Okay, so I upped my volume just a tiny bit and changed the resolution, so it should be 1080p now. So we'll see how this goes. I'll play as Jade first, and then I'll probably hop to Deimos eventually. We'll see. If I notice Jade's not. No, I have a time limit, I guess. So we'll go in as Jade, and then later we'll swap to Deimos. I'm also trying out earmuff mode, but hopefully make the audio a little bit easier. So we'll see.
Vacation.
It's not really a vacation.
Okay.
Alright, well, travel.
How can you not trust somebody who's wearing pink, though?
What's up,
That's
partner?
so true. Haven't you heard? It's
Hey,
the
you
most
guys.
trustworthy color.
Hi.
Oh.
Good to see you.
It's been so long.
It has. Oh man, you've grown so much.
Yeah, I'm almost
Somebody
as
grew.
tall as you, but not really. I won't ever catch up, do we?
I'm sort of
I
vertically
don't think so.
challenged.
I will never.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah. Well.
Maybe it's all those big ass horns pushing you down.
I
Compressing
can't even reach the
spine.
top of them. I can't even reach the top of them.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
So who knew this is where you
You
would
know how hard
surprise
it
me,
is to get
Lucy?
things like clotheslines if I like get
You
stuck in
talked
that?
about it
That's such
last
a
time you
pain.
were here, so I might as
can
well
imagine.
stop by.
Yeah.
With a fucking surprise for me, I guess.
Hey, what's better surprise than beer and family?
I guess,
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
What do
can
you
drink
do
now.
around here?
Kita.
Wow.
I mean, in this bar.
Like a Ramsarium?
What do I do
No,
around here? I mean, mainly I
it's
just I work, and then
kind of.
stop
I
by a few
mean,
taverns after work.
not Ram though.
Then go home and rinse and repeat, pretty much.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're just
Think
taking some time off and resting.
Yeah, pretty
Bovine?
much. Yeah.
I guess.
That's nice.
Hmm.
You finally get the time off that you need. Don't
Yeah,
really
it's
take much breaks, so
no. I mean, when I first came here,
unless
it
you
was all
take.
work. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your name?
oh fuck, I'm sorry. I was trying to make sure I
Kenny.
could get this one here.
Kenny. Good to meet you.
I'm just saying it was a lot of work. I wasn't really complaining. I understood
Oh,
our
okay.
I guess you
motives.
work over at the district then.
Good.
Being that you're advertising.
Yeah.
Man, you've grown up so much.
You should.
Don't, actually.
But I did.
Oh.
I mean, I guess people
It's
still
never
grow
going
up
because I would love
to
to
what,
anyways.
25, 22? I don't remember.
That's a good question. I have no clue.
You know, we can't help being boring.
But yeah, you will see. I really grew to be a good tailor.
Good Taylor. Oh, you took after mom? Oh.
Like stereotyping people?
I helped a lot.
Stereotyping?
Yeah.
I bet they were really
Oh,
appreciative of that.
I'm so
Especially
sorry.
I mean, while you were gone, well, it was me that helped mom and dad, so.
Well, now that you're here and the business is doing well, I'll probably
Okay.
start sending small chunks of
Most of
money
them
to them to
anyway.
help. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
hopefully dad doesn't have
That
to
would
work
be
so
nice.
much. It's probably where I got it from,
So
to be
what do you
honest.
do then?
I mean,
Studying.
I'll probably find some way to get money
Like
at some point.
Oh,
I won't
Good thing it
just
was
leave
empty.
off your back all the time. Oh,
Yeah, you're
I'll go
fine.
pick that up.
what the heck?
What?
While you're here,
Do you
just
possibly
relax.
have any sippy
What just
cups for me?
Lucy, a
Just
sippy
pour
cup,
a
really?
second
Would you mind putting it a bit?
glass of
Oh, I got it.
beer.
Though,
Slippery
I
fingers.
suppose I could pour it into a cup.
Did you come like pre-gamed?
You know, when you work over a forge for a few hours, your hands aren't as stable as they should be.
I feel like if you're working at a forge, your hands should be really stable. You know?
Well, yeah, when work's involved, I'm entirely focused. When alcohol's involved, can't say the same principles apply.
You'd think like you'd have practice keeping things stable though, right?
Yeah, that's true. I do. But depending on what I'm doing, do I really need to?
Well, you're making your mess for the nice lady behind the counter.
We'll have to mop up after.
Man.
Should mop up now so it doesn't stink. For a tip?
No,
Well, I tried.
don't feel like it.
Well, I tried.
Yeah.
I take it you two know each other?
It's my sister.
Ah. You can see the
I
family
can see the
resemblance.
resemblance. Yes.
I was saying that.
I
Jinx.
see.
Yes, you're both very blonde.
That, yeah. Yeah. It's true.
Welcome.
Hello.
Good evening.
Even.
Hello.
Good evening.
You can come closer. You don't have to stand all the way back there. I was just observing what was going on.
So, Sapphire, where'd you find this hat?
I bought it on the way.
Can I have another one?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a port in Staria that sells lots of clothing and not for too much in terms of price.
I see.
That's empty, so we can go with.
So yeah, it was cute, so I bought it. I had a small budget since, well, mom and dad still paid me a bit for the work that I helped them with, so
Thank you.
Good.
Wouldn't you want to get rid of all your supplies?
it is also what served me as payment for the travel, since I traveled by boat.
Isn't it better if more people
Yeah.
drink
Makes sense.
than just one person?
Yeah, I wouldn't take the chance
I feel like the
to
rest of
go
us
through
are drinking
Khaslana
beer quite happily.
It's not
alone.
that bad, honestly.
I'd rather not try anything. I know it's not
Is it your
that
first
bad,
day on
but
the job?
The beer.
No.
I don't
I've
want
been here a few days now.
just to go there alone, you know.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
get
You probably know since you did the military and everything, so you should have some experience, but
There was
I'm
a
not.
bit of a ruckus last weekend,
Yeah.
so
I have no experience in combat whatsoever.
So it's boring during the week.
No, Lucy and I's journey
Thankfully,
wasn't
Laura-
say that, but
wasn't that
Right,
hectic, I
okay.
suppose.
Yeah, besides
mean,
the long
for a
walk, I think that was the only
bar-
agonizing part of it.
Is
well,
It wasn't that bad. I might have to
I mean, I
put
get
something
paid
over my
hourly,
head,
not by
but
the
I
drink,
mean,
so the
Hmm.
less hectic it is, the better.
Yeah.
blonde
I
hair
suppose
seems to
that's true,
stick
but you know,
out.
like long term, if the bike's not popping,
Well, you know, can't always
um,
leave your head
it may
out
not,
in the sun to,
you
you know,
know,
fry
afford,
even more.
be able
Next
to
thing you know, you
afford
might
to
have
keep
white
paying
hair.
you.
Suppose you
If I
have
have
a
white
point.
hair, I'm
White
leaving you.
hair?
Well, boring, it doesn't
What the fuck?
necessarily mean there's not a lot of
I'm
people.
blaming you now. If I ever have white hair,
Get a few
I'm blaming you.
celebrities, So
Oh,
What are
kind of
you talking
celebrities?
about? You'll never get white
I
hair.
don't
You're
know, a
not
bunch of
stressed. You have a
kids,
great
I
job.
think a noble.
You have family
There's
around. What's
something
there to
about
be stressed about?
friends I don't really listen to.
We got kid celebrities
fair.
now.
They've
I
got
think you'll be
everything
fine for a
celebrities
while.
these days.
I think
I
True.
suppose that's
Or I could be
true.
like
white
you and
hair
put white
might come.
white highlights in or something.
Yeah, well, I feel as though it compliments me.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
No problem.
What can I do you for?
Is that a coffee drink back there?
Oh.
Yeah, alright.
Are you stressed, Lucy?
No, I'm not stressed.
About to say you better
How
not
could I be
be.
stressed?
Hopefully. With Jade around, it'd be really a surprise to feel stressed.
Yeah, well, being
I'll
around
just pay
Jade
up
is
front.
actually pretty
I'm
chill,
not-
so, like,
I'm not interested in it.
Yeah, that's
Try to be.
that's why it would be surprising.
Works.
yeah. Yeah. Decided, I don't know. Gray highlights might give me a more mature look.
Has that been an issue? You not look mature?
Man, I don't know. I just wanted to put gray highlights in. I didn't expect
Just
a
say that,
fucking
then.
quiz.
Then just say that.
Yeah.
no.
I did.
There you go. You just felt like putting them in.
Alright.
Few funny faces. Few newcomers.
Well, I should certainly hope so. It would be odd if it was the same people, wouldn't it?
Would be a bit. That's true. Not to see a maid without the person in charge. A day off? Yes.
I see.
Well, Fleet doesn't require my assistance right now. I'd enjoy the time. I don't get a lot of time off.
You wear your work clothes on your day off?
It's a dress.
It's a maid dress.
Maybe it's comfy.
It is comfy.
Maybe. I suppose so.
I don't really
So,
have a
did
whole
you
lot of
come to the
outfits.
bar to people watch or drink?
I mean, I'll have a couple, but I
Maybe
mean,
you
I
should
can't.
ask for a
I'm not
raise
staying
then.
forever, so
Well, I do have
I
Fair.
have stuff to do back at
jeans.
home, especially since this one's here now.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't think about wearing them though.
Do you want me to help move some stuff around?
No, I got it. You
When
ain't gotta
that
worry
time
about that.
comes?
But I mean, you can
Okay,
always come hang out.
Really
Mm.
talk about getting a
It's up to
raise
you, though.
You should have more
The
than
door will
one
stay
pair
open,
of-
because I know you
Well-
like to drink.
Well, I mean, I got
Just don't
yeah. I
sitting
just
stone
started,
me saying,
honestly.
"Hey, can you come pick me up?"
It's probably been a weekend, and I'm already working
I'll-
on a garden.
I'll watch how
She should
much
just
I
spend
drink.
her money on something
Promise.
else.
Good.
Oh, right
I
now it's beer.
suppose so.
It's
You
not
can
like
drink
I'm
more
a
at home.
Boskin.
Is that bad?
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
responsible of
yeah.
you.
It's a lot safer.
Yeah.
You only have one type of beer. Is it at least nice beer?
Wait, so you got to share the house or apartment?
I've been told to repeat that it is cheap
Well,
beer.
don't
No.
we live at the works?
Which
We live
means
at the
that it's
At
workshop,
least
right?
you're honest.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Well, you know.
So.
Oh, so that's
shop
like
slash
the upstairs. Okay.
Yeah.
Since when?
Since chivalry?
It was a bitch building it,
Okay.
but yeah, separate rooms. You have a, kitchen,
Mm.
bathroom, and stuff like that. And I
That's for
had
nights,
made a
though.
room for you as well. It's almost done. Just a couple
Nice.
tidbits
If we were
there.
a bit
So
more chivalrous, the world would be a better place.
Perhaps later we'll branch out and actually make a house. But
I don't
What do
really
you
know
mean?
what
You don't like our
chivalry is,
little
so maybe-
cozy fucking shop?
no, it's cozy. But you know,
See.
if we ever happen to branch
Well,
out,
you did know it was for
have more
knights,
employees or something like
more than
that.
a lot of people, I suspect.
Imagine somebody actually having the same craft me and
Well,
you
knew
do.
it was related to knights,
Mm,
And actually being
well,
good at it.
Almost your age, I'd suspect.
through walking around Lorath,
Didn't
I
get
did
that
find
contract.
and
Would you like to
guy.
try
His
this
name is
cheap
Liam. He does
beer?
carpentry work. Talked to him for a little bit.
Nope. I'm good.
That'd be somebody to bring on to the team at some
Maybe,
point.
but we'll make sure we have ourselves settled first.
Well, now we have much more settling to do since you're here, thankfully.
Well, I hope you had the time to settle, yes?
Alright.
Well,
resting my head.
established and actually getting the ball rolling
I
was
suppose you'd need to
Yeah,
a task.
and
often than most.
probably sometime
Yeah.
next week, possibly get you to meet your teacher.
Okay, I'll try.
I hope so.
Yeah. It'll be fun, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully. They had a great personality when he met them.
What's their name?
What was their name again? I told me horrible names, you know that.
Are you just gonna stand in the corner, or are you gonna
I just
join
know
the
their adventure name, to
conversation?
be honest. I don't know their actual name, so
I'm not known
you'll
as a
have to probably
talkative type
ask.
myself, but if you have any
Alright.
questions, I'm willing to answer.
You're at a
So what's
bar
their
in Germany.
adventure rank?
Yes, I'm not going to ask you
I believe they said they were A, so I try to
It's
make
just
sure
how I
Wow.
to get you
myself.
something. Yeah, that's why it was so expensive.
That's
Oh, I'm used to it.
questions did you
that's impressive.
ask?
If you were to buy
Well,
something,
I mean, I had to make sure to
I
get you the
spent
best teacher I could find. So
Well, that's sure a best teacher.
you
most of
settle
the
for the
time,
worst, is that for the
my
best?
work in the
Unfortunately,
theatre did. I mean, I had to be
Well,
far
when it
more
comes to
motivated.
Are they
family, it's
like,
one-
yeah,
It's
when it
pretty
comes
long.
to family.
Fun shifts, but long ones. So
Oh, you
I
work
got
at the
used to
theater.
just. I used to.
Are you an
I don't
actor?
anymore.
Aww.
No,
What
Sapphire?
are
I
you
work.
doing there?
Yes, yes,
Usher,
sorry.
stagehand,
Are they water element like me?
Yes, they are.
What is that?
Nice. Okay. So I will be
helping
able
things
to
run in the
steal some
show,
of their spells.
going
That's
around
nice.
and getting the actors on stage,
Well, I
giving
felt
them
like it'd
off
be
when
best
they
for
need it,
water.
helping people to
After
their
all,
seats sometimes.
I could teach
depending
you
on the
magic,
day.
but mine's is completely
Sometimes
different.
someone
So
wouldn't show up and I'd take their place.
That is true.
elemental
Why do
Why do
compatibility
actors
is
actors need
something
their
I
help
prioritize.
getting to stage?
And I got more
It's
than
just to
enough
make sure
theory.
that, things
Mhm.
flow.
True.
Because
I think
sometimes
it'll help you out.
something might drop behind stage and it
I'm
causes
pretty
people
sure
to
it
pile
will.
up, and it's just up to me to
BRB.
make sure everything's able to be able to get there
Take
and
your
back.
time.
People know when they're coming on and off, and they just have to remember their lines and it helps the show
Kind
go
of like a
smoothly.
manager?
In a certain way, yes, but I did have a manager. I wasn't the manager. But I
Well,
helped out.
most
make
managers
talking-
have managers.
But
There's
don't
like
let
a
me
chain of
stop you. If you
command,
would like to drink, get something. Don't
Yeah.
make me stop you.
Sure.
It was good work.
I took a
I
beer
moved over
earlier,
to
but
Kilvia,
I quite
so
I just leave it back when you
I
arrived.
stopped doing
Too
that.
much joy.
Maybe I'll go back into the. I'll
That's
go back
fine.
into it
Do
once
you
I settle
have
down.
do
I
you
think
have
that's
juice
here.
or something light?
Juice? Yeah, we have a bit. I'm just gonna give you
They
one
used to,
right
but I
now.
drank it all.
No.
They used
Aw.
to have tea last time I was here.
What
You
is
have
this?
tea?
Some bell pepper, maybe?
Or it
Got
was,
tea?
no, there was a
Bell pepper
question
juice?
before that. I think it was like a healing.
Alright. Thanks.
I don't think it was actually tea.
Alright.
Well,
Oh.
put it on my tab.
I will.
Can I have more juice?
Yes.
Do you want some?
No, I'm good.
Not
Thank you, though.
bell pepper. Or
Alright.
like vegetable juice, please.
Bell pepper juice. That's a new one.
That sounds disgusting, frankly.
It does.
They're making
Spicy
juice out of
juice.
anything, no. Well, bell
Reminds you
peppers
like
aren't
a Bloody
necessarily
Mary almost.
spicy.
But they're like
No, you're right.
bitter-ish.
Bell peppers are good though, when
Mm.
They
mixed
can
with
be
something
sweet
else.
depending on when they're harvested.
Hmm
They're sweet
Speaking of
for
which, I need to
vegetable
cook for you.
standards, which is not
You
sweet
get
at
to see all
all.
the new recipes I
Okay?
got.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You already cooked well.
Don't believe in
I would
sweet
like to
vegetables.
taste
Except
these
like
new recipes.
even like sweet
Are they
potatoes are fine.
like
They're not
local
like
recipes?
sweet.
Some of
Like
them
they're
are. Some of them are a little
tasty,
bit from the
which is
military,
more than can
you
be
know.
said for most
But I could spruce
vegetables.
them up a little bit
But once someone
since
offered me
I have
like
actual ingredients.
sweet tomato, I ate it, and
Okay.
I was like, "Are you on something?" Alternatively, was a person who named this thing on something that is not sweet at all.
Mm.
Put that here.
well, I suppose it's all a perspective thing, no?
I mean, to a certain extent, but I feel like there's a little bit of objectivity to it, you know? Like, you can't take a cup of seawater and then say it's sweet.
Mm.
I'm not
I mean,
sure.
it depends on what you start. If it is vegetable juice, you can just add some sugar and make it sweet. Seawater is not made to be sweet. Even water at all, it's not made to be sweet. That's just disgusting.
Okay, I agree. But also, vegetables aren't sweet. And many
If
of
you
them are
add sugar,
complex
they
sweet.
can.
Wow. But, like, it's called sweet
Here, I'll be right back. I'm
tomato,
gonna take your
right?
advice and change.
So
Mhm.
you
I
expect
do
it to
have
be
the
sweet on
beans
its own,
in my
you know?
backpack
Oh,
here.
you
If you
mean
add
that's
sugar
okay.
to
So, I'll be right back.
anything,
Yeah, it can
it's
be sweet.
sweet.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean that thing is sweet.
I guess with tomato isn't sweet. You're right.
I suppose, yeah.
Reminds me of a guy
But made the right
who
way, it
only
is.
ate sweet things. Wouldn't have a meal.
Yeah, if you
sweet.
add sugar.
Well, that's not
Well,
a very balanced
brown
diet.
sugar, but yeah.
Not at all. Guy died.
Why? Because
bit
white
before I
sugar
left
isn't
because
sweet?
No,
think he
it's
was,
just
like,
a special form of
eventually
sugar that's a
stopped
bit
being able to
sweeter.
taste
Gives a
salty.
bit different taste.
and he just
You can
poured
add regular sugar to it, but
tried to add so
brown
much
sugar is
salt,
normal
didn't
for sweet
realize how much
potatoes.
salt he was adding, and mixed it into his soup, ate the soup, and then doctor said died because of that.
Died because
So-
his soup was too salty. Is that what you're
Yeah.
telling me?
Yeah, dude never tasted. Dude couldn't taste it. I tried to taste. I tasted it myself, a little bit. I didn't have a lot. It was
Have you been in this tavern
horrific.
before?
Like the soup that
Yeah,
killed him? Is
one
that
time
what
before
you
when
were
they first
just a
following?
little
opened.
bit, like a tiny little speck, because it was just the
One
salt.
time
That's all it
before
had
they
been.
first opened?
After he died,
Okay,
like his head
when they
was in the
first opened, I
soup,
was
and
here.
then you took a spoonful.
Ah.
No.
Yes.
From the pot. I was
Did
served
it
the
pop
same
up?
soup, but he put a lot of salt in his.
I'd say
and
so.
I
They had
tried a
some
bit,
interesting
and it
people.
was just
They had the,
Oh.
you ever heard of him?
inedible.
They had the
Completely
Valentines in
inedible.
here, and another noble lady, I believe, of the Belmont family, if I remember
Is that a
correctly.
clothing
Kind of
brand?
sad, really.
Yes, they do fashion stuff.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not fashion.
Yeah,
So you know really rich people?
I don't personally. Well, actually, yes.
Wow.
No.
Partially.
How were
Yeah.
they?
They were an interesting bunch for sure.
Come on.
They
Give me some tea.
some tea. I'm horrible with that, but they were very honest. They did not hold like any of their opinions back.
Oh. That doesn't sound like
I
rich
know who
people.
you're talking
That's
Huh?
true.
about.
That doesn't sound
that.
like rich people.
Two twins came in.
I feel
believe
like
name was the
they were
Valentines,
very
something
passionate
like
about
that.
fashion.
Very posh.
feel like
Okay.
the two before the
I mean, I guess
twins
it
was
is their
pretty
jobs.
redundant, but
Yeah.
Yeah. It's they were a group.
a group.
Very critical. Extremely
So-
critical.
If I'm right,
But better
you're
or for worse.
a
Luckily, they never told me what they thought of my outfit, which I'm glad
Cubist,
because it's the only
right?
thing I have.
Yeah,
It's the only that
okay.
dress is the only thing.
got
you
it in
need
one.
Only
for
clothing thing I have, yeah.
That's the most
Thank
common
goodness.
question you're asking right now.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
they're the one that brought it up, so.
Yeah.
I've only seen, I think, one other
I was
Did I miss
Incubus in my
much?
time.
I like it.
Thanks.
Not much.
I
Oh.
like it.
We're talking about apparently some.
Guess they're not that
reason
common.
the
Belly
shade,
button.
No, I've
all in
seen
all.
more succubus than incubus, so.
Get a name?
Mm,
The Valentines and some noble rich
Oh.
girl. I don't know.
The
I feel like
Valentines
it's
are
one
kinda
on
known,
one
though,
from what I've
actually.
seen. 1-to-1.
Really?
Huh.
Royal, actually. To be honest, they even have their own fashion line.
Well, are you into guys?
I guess.
No.
Well, then there you go.
I think we already talked
I'm glad
about
the
They
this.
could
military
probably
did
smell
something
it.
to you.
Maybe.
And they were like, well, you know.
I think we used to talk about them.
Fair.
The Valentines?
Yeah. It was a while ago. I think it was their parents then? Maybe them, since they're
Yeah.
So you
elves,
got
right?
no drama on them.
I've known the
Not that I
Valentines
think. I don't think
name
I have
for
any
a
drama
while,
on
to be
them.
honest. Came up in a
Hmm.
bit.
Oh well.
They've been around for a while.
Are you interested in drama? Is that something that drives you?
Who isn't interested in drama? Come on.
In
Everybody
high
loves
school,
tea.
lots of people talked about them because they set the trends and
Somewhat, I
everything.
suppose.
That's true. I never really. I knew of the name, I just never really grabbed the fashion. I stuck to what I liked.
I mean, they're super expensive, right? You can't get it from stores. It's all like custom made.
Yeah, but lots of people try to reproduce it, and
Never
it-
comes out
it's
great.
it's cheaper, but lots of
And then they
people say that-
mysteriously disappear in the middle of the night.
I see what you're hinting towards now.
Well, you know, brand infringement. They gotta watch out.
Well, they know what they signed up for once they tried to do said.
I feel like if you're good at making clothes, why not just make your own thing? You know?
Yeah, but people, I guess.
Are
want-
Valentine's things even like that good, or are they just overpriced? Discuss.
Very well, thank you.
Not sure. They sure make original stuff.
Excuse me, miss.
Yeah. Would you like a drink?
Yes, what? Beer, please.
Well, we have beer or juice. Really just two things.
Let me see. I'll take a beer, please.
Alright, that I can do.
So, are you excited for your studies?
Yeah. But I am.
Good.
There you are.
Glad.
Thank you. I noticed Sam isn't here. Are you covering for her, or are you new?
Yes, she was busy today.
I liked it.
I normally
Oh,
work
okay.
the weekdays.
Oh, okay. I see. And your name is?
Again after all these years. It's crazy.
Ophelia. What's yours?
Ophelia. Ah,
It's really
Jade.
been
A
while.
pleasure.
Yeah. It's been difficult.
Pleasure. Was that a family reunion earlier?
Yeah, that's my sister over there.
Oh, how sweet.
We haven't seen each other in 4 years, around there. Can't exactly remember. How many?
4.
Okay, so 4. So the second one.
I see. Well, don't let me take too
I
much
know,
up
because I
of your
waited
time. I'm
this
sure there's a
long.
lot of catch up to do.
Oh,
Surely there is, but we have plenty of time now. Now that she's here.
See.
Hey, Ophelia, was it?
I wondered why you left early.
Yep.
Can I get a
What do you mean?
The shop early. I was wondering why.
I wanted to surprise you.
hmm
Alright. There you are.
Well,
What?
it
You
is worth
probably
it.
would have done the same if it's you that got the note.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, that was that for sure.
See, so it's validated.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, I get to see Sapphire early before you, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
get
is
to
that
always
what it
brag
is?
about that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I should have asked since you made whom.
Bro, what? What did I do? Come on, man. Just don't keep giving me that look. Nothing? Nothing?
No, listen, all I'm
It's
saying is you're the
obviously
one who got
something
the
if you
note.
go.
So she wanted to
Yeah.
surprise me. She knew.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She
She
was
did.
here the other day with I was with her.
But
there,
I did.
Checking out the area, you know. But since
The matron of the house, or who?
no.
So, about news of mom and dad.
She's the
Mhm.
daughter.
Yeah.
You think?
No, she's the daughter. She's the daughter.
That feels better.
I'm actually due to
Actually,
Feels
I don't
better?
know what
Was
he
there something wrong?
had. Yeah,
officially
something was really wrong. Yeah,
actually official yet.
like he was really
Hmm.
weak.
Really? That
They're,
doesn't sound like that at all.
Yeah, it lasted.
How did
Really
you
does.
end up
It's,
working for her before being?
it's. I think it took like 2 or
running into each other.
2.5 years before it started getting better.
She was looking for someone.
Damn.
And,
Wow.
found out that
Yeah.
I did have maid experience.
We didn't know
when I
what
went
he
and,
had, and
started,
we didn't really
working with her.
have
Right now,
any
it's kind of
breakthrough with
unofficial. She's
different
still,
doctors that we got.
I am actually.
Hmm.
She asked me
That's
about.
odd.
But apparently,
changing
just
things in
helping
me,
with
since I
his
gained
work
some
and
gardener
everything
experience
helped.
as well too.
Maybe he just needed a rest.
Mhm.
I guess he was overworked.
Like somebody else I know.
I guess.
Hey.
I mean, it's a steady
Don't,
job. If the
don't you dare
basic
go sick.
is
You
fine.
don't you dare.
Listen, I don't think I will anytime soon.
Yeah.
I've heard good things.
You
about
better
you,
not.
so I'm sure you're in good hands.
That's good to know.
I think it's a lot harder for me to get sick, honestly.
Yeah, I haven't
I mean, did you ever see
Surprisingly.
Dad get sick?
No,
it
he's always
hasn't
been the
been-
physically strong type and always
I don't think I've had
well and
I mean,
not
we
getting
did
sick.
kind of have an official
Honestly, I've
sit
never
down,
seen
but
him
it's
sick,
still,
so.
Yeah.
you know, my job
Well, I
is
saw him
unofficial,
sick,
so
and that
I
was
am
really
actually not
worrying.
getting paid yet.
Really?
Yeah, I can
But
believe
the
that.
last time we were here, she did open up a tab.
As
and
his old age is
it's,
finally catching up to him, which is
I
sucks
was
to
just with
say,
her then.
but
But,
Dad's not young anymore.
I am starting. It's
Neither
I
are
think
we.
it's the parents' call
But he
more than
feels better
anything
now.
on their
At least he
payroll.
In regards
seems
to him,
to feel
we're
better.
we're still below like the Middle Ages, okay?
Yeah. Mhm.
We still
Not
got
like
a
we're
good ways
living
to
in the Middle
go.
Ages.
They actually aren't.
Thankfully.
It's their holiday house. That's here.
Oh, of course.
So,
yes,
yeah.
they're, from the capital, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna
thought
be a
so.
it's gonna be a long trip.
Yeah. I see. So you're going to the capital too.
But Mom
Does
good?
that mean you're not
Soon,
in
yes.
Catalan?
Mom
No.
is well. She
This is
helped
actually my last
also
night
Dad
here.
and I when she had time.
Mm-hmm.
Good,
We
man.
mostly just
you.
took charge of most of
There
the
should be
chores and everything
Hmm.
that we could.
You go.
And I personally helped
I
him
was gonna just
in
say
work with basic stuff in
should be a
carpentry.
fairly smooth knock on wood
Good,
travel.
good.
I will not take up your work.
I'm not gonna be walking the whole
You
way.
can know that.
Good.
I can help sometimes
It's not my
time with
worry.
basic stuff, but I cannot. I really cannot do advanced things. Dad tried
No,
and
it's
he did
fine.
not succeed.
No.
Maybe you can try and help me around the forge.
If you're not
If you can
trusting
stand the
me,
heat.
I
it
could
is
try. I
a
could
walk,
try.
but
I never
it's
tried
actually
the
pretty
forge.
good.
I tried tailoring and carpentry, but not blacksmithing.
It's fun, at least. I don't make the big pieces, I make the smaller
Todd.
pieces. But yeah.
Yeah. Leave
What
the
is
big
your- what
pieces
is
to
your name
me.
Again? My name's Kita. By the
Oh
way.
yeah?
Oh, Ophelia.
Ophelia.
Okay, buddy.
Nice to meet you.
You lined yourself up for that one.
Thank you.
I'll remember that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
God.
I was told the weekend would be hectic, but
Hmm?
it's today.
Nothing.
It is pretty nice. There's a few new faces, but other than that, it's pretty nice. Yeah, I think it's a whole lot
Listen,
more
we've known each
calmer
other for too
since
long
the
to be
Valentine's
embarrassed by anything, so.
Causing a bit of a
Fair. Fair enough.
Well,
Been through a lot,
I
to
wouldn't
be
say
honest.
stir, but it's their.
Mhm.
How would you think it was? Their presence, their
Argumentative.
argumentative, yes.
I see.
Judgmental.
Oh, yes.
Considering everything I've heard about their family, I'm not too surprised.
What was her
Mhm.
name? The
What are you
girl
thinking so
behind
hard
the
about?
bar last week.
Well, now that Sapphire's here and everything, we can actually go out and eat at some of the places that I've been kind of wanting to try and everything.
Yeah, that's
Very bad
true,
clothing
yeah.
critique.
Reason to celebrate, families all back together.
It's true.
I was safe. I avoided it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to think of a really good place to go.
Well, I
Other
was
than
thinking,
saying hello
once we
to
get
them, I
home
don't
and I
think
finish
they
what I need
really
to
said
do,
much
I'll
to
cook
me.
for us.
Or that.
Grace was up here, and I was down here.
I don't know why your cooking's always better than mine. Still can't figure that out. I'm literally a blacksmith and I can't cook as good as you do.
I think metal
True
in
too.
heat is different than food in heat, just saying.
I think I was more so looking after.
Maybe. I
after
just
my
don't can't
stepmom.
understand how you're better than me at cooking.
The she tried the beer. It
It's
didn't
okay.
really mix
I'll
with
teach
her.
both of you. That way, if I'm never have to go out on a trip or something, I can feed yourselves.
No, not at all.
Thanks. I'd rather not starve. You're so kind.
Of course. No, I know you can take care of yourself, but still.
True.
So Sapphire, how did your studies end up going? I know you went to the library a lot.
I was going to the library a lot, and I spent a lot of time there, especially after my graduation. But I went there less after that you left, since, well, I still needed to help mom and dad a lot.
Weak
Do you
bladder,
think
eh?
that beer's not sitting right with her?
Well,
What's that?
thank you for helping them out. I'm sure they appreciated that.
Saying she may have a
We sure did.
weak bladder.
That's for sure.
Going to the
Especially
Also,
dad.
you'll love the
Mom as
library
well,
in
since
Lorath.
I'm quite.
That
Sorry.
is true.
No worries. How's the library in Lorath?
Huge. It's crazy how many
Good.
books they have here.
Mm-hmm.
The
Bigger
stories
than
and the
home?
history they have around here is crazy. It feels like
Yeah.
it goes on for miles.
Especially all the
Oh,
adventure
wow.
written books too.
Yeah, that too. It's crazy. You'll have a
Wow.
field day out there. We can go together whenever I get off work, if you want.
Sure. I would love that.
I mean, you can always take a couple
Epic.
days off. It's fine.
I'd rather not fall behind on that contract, man. To be honest. I know I'm
got it. You're
fast,
good.
but just don't get burned while I'm gone.
You won't even notice if I do.
Okay.
I will.
What are the Belmonts like?
I know my forge inside and out.
It's eager to hear, but no
Yeah,
one
but you don't know me.
Yeah, you don't know me, Mr. Mysterious.
Not really a whole lot.
I don't know. I'll just heal myself.
I can't really. I don't think I'm really able to say
Fair.
anything bad about her.
You might be able to heal
It-
yourself, but the mark will still be on the tool.
If you know my meaning.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
guess.
one of the.
I was about to say
Of course,
something
since I'm
funny,
not
but
getting paid, I'm not one of the
maybe
commoners,
that's
so
not
it's
the
not like I'm
right thing to
going
do right
around
now.
house cleaning.
Go ahead.
Mostly
Well,
it's
yeah,
making sure
shoot.
that
So
after
she said
remedying,
that she knows her
um,
forge inside and out. You said,
Mhm.
yeah, but you don't know
helping change.
me.
Yeah.
That sort. But other than that, it's mostly.
And I was tempted to say
So I'm
she
actually
probably
quite
knows
grateful.
you enough to know you inside and out.
Hello?
Ah,
You're going.
Yeah.
I heard you're going to the library or want to visit the library.
Yep.
mhm.
University's one?
Yeah, actually,
You know that
they
she's
have the
pretty,
biggest collection over there.
She does all
Yeah,
these
they do.
interesting things.
They sure do.
I guess sometimes
But too big if you
That's
ask me.
life does get pretty
Sorry.
hard, and I can see
That's what
that.
makes it more enjoyable. Endless aisles of
Well,
books.
Mm-hmm.
unless you have to read all of those.
I enjoy reading, actually. Studies is the best source of knowledge.
I enjoy reading too, but there's a limit, especially when it's homework.
Yeah, mine's not more homework, more of studies for myself to better myself.
Aren't
Ah,
all
yes,
studies
the
to better
class-
yourself?
Yes, it's very true, but, knowledge is power, especially in this, timeline, I guess.
I chose to study too. I'm just saying, sometimes the pace at which they go is a bit unreasonable, personally.
Well,
It's like they
yeah,
don't
in
want you to have any
university,
life outside
Oh,
of
thank
of
you.
studying,
This one's done.
You will once you get out of there. Trust me.
I want to have life while studying, Work-life balance, all that stuff.
That's up to
Excuse me, Miss Ophelia. Can I get some more, please?
Well,
Are you at the academy?
Of course.
yes, I'm studying arcane magic there.
Wow.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Plans with doing something like amazing with it?
Yes, I'm gonna find a way to take over the world.
That's scary.
Let, let me put my glasses first.
Okay.
Take over the world.
Tis a little thing called Jokey.
I don't know. I might have you at a disadvantage. I might raise an automaton army against you. An epic battle of two great foes.
Or maybe we should team up.
Well, before we do this, what is your name? That way we can remember that first.
Alright.
Did I already introduce myself?
Yeah.
Kenny.
I think so.
Not
Oh wait, you weren't
Kenny?
there yet.
Yeah.
It's Kenny, yes. Hello.
Kenny, I see. Greetings.
So you do like automaton engineering then?
Yeah. I went to the Uskin homeland, actually. I spent a few years over there.
Cool.
Yeah, fancy one over here.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at it.
It wasn't easy to get them to trust me, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
It took
Well, you still
a
did
while. I still did it, but God,
it.
racism is actually a thing.
Wow, tell me about
Told
it.
you that.
You know?
I suppose you must
I'm
have some capability of being charming.
just myself.
Somewhere.
Like, there's...
You know what? I felt
just
the
walk that
pain. Even here, I felt it too. Don't worry.
Oh, man.
I support you in
You know.
this.
Don't take it too hard. As my future nemesis, I feel like it's my responsibility to
So
keep
we're
your
not teaming up.
self-confidence down. I don't know. It really depends. Like, if we're teaming up, or whether you're my nemesis, I want your self-confidence low either way. Because then if we're teaming up, then I'm the top dog, right? And your self-confidence is low. I'm being strategic. And all
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Not much with telling you it, but, you know, it's all in good fun.
As any good villain always has to explain
Yeah,
their
I
plan.
have to. I'm getting ready. I'm training. I'm training my evil monologues.
So does that mean that the rest of us are going to get enslaved?
Whoa.
Well, I guess we'll see.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, well, Chris, you might just get wiped out by the automaton army.
That's kind of inconvenient, though.
Maybe they'll convert you into some sort of weird half automaton, half Zurian monstrosity.
Thank God they haven't gotten that creepy yet.
Let's hope not.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Are you sure? How long since you left there? Maybe they've progressed since then.
It's been a few years that I was there.
Just
Was it?
long enough for them to start developing.
I was there for 8 years, and then, like, for 4 years I came back, and now I'm here.
Mm. So how old are you?
How about we start with you first? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because I'm on university and all that, right?
Yeah. 29.
Alright, Grandma.
Thanks. My highlights really pushed that.
Yeah.
So true.
You chose to look mature, Lucy.
Yeah.
I did.
She had some like wrinkles and stuff to finish the look.
Oh, you're so fucking kind.
I'm just giving you suggestions.
I'll take them into consideration.
Hmm.
You're as beautiful as usual.
Thanks.
That's supposed to be a compliment.
It is, and I appreciate it. Thanks.
No worries.
You okay, Lucy?
Need more juice?
Yeah.
I'll take some.
Alrighty. We have time works. There you go.
Time?
Yeah. Time.
You don't
Do
have
you
wrinkles.
any
Stop
other
checking.
ones?
Pretty low.
You
Thanks.
don't. You're too young for that.
Back here, which isn't really juice, it's probably curdle.
Thanks, guys.
Do you need a hug?
No problem.
This one is just
So do you need a hug?
So
Hmm. Mysterious.
Not right now. Thanks, though.
Okay.
I could hug you if you want.
I'll give it a shot.
Mm.
And let's hope that they didn't stop.
Well, I haven't seen you in a while, so I wouldn't mind it.
Alright.
Well, you accept the hug from her, but on me. I see.
I see you every day.
That is true. That's true.
If I get poisoned,
Come
I
on.
want a refund.
That's it.
You know, it's now that I see the height difference between you two. That's crazy.
Mm.
No, I want
What? She
blood
grew up.
Was born like this.
etc.,
Of course she
etc.
did. She's taller than me. Now I have to look up to her.
Well, let's hope it's a fast acting.
I'm her. I'm his sister. Of course I'm tall. Hey, what do you? I'm not even.
Whatever it is.
Like, you have what? One head above me?
I don't
More
even
than
know.
that.
I'm just tall.
You're
I
too
guess.
tall. You're too tall.
Yeah, you are tall.
Back there.
It's so true.
And I'm quite tall.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
What reason could I have to get into arcane magic if not to have some sort of world-changing ambitions?
We all have our own reason we do things.
So true.
I'm what? 6 foot or 1 foot? No, 6 foot or 1 meter 80 centimeters. I don't know.
A new job.
It's
I
pretty
don't know how
tall.
tall I am.
Pretty tall.
I thought I
Doorway tall.
You're really tall.
Listen, the doorway, I don't hit my head on it, okay? I can walk through that door
Almost.
perfectly fine.
Don't
What do
ever
you
wear a
mean
top
almost?
hat.
Even if I wore a top hat, I think I could fit through that door.
Not every door.
Your beer addiction.
Yeah, imagine if you go over to Azurian's house and you actually have to bend over to get through the doorway.
Well, thankfully, I built our house, the workshop, so we don't have to worry about that, now do we?
Yeah, we don't.
And I was kind enough to put the handle low enough, so no one would have
Thanks.
issues opening the doors.
Yeah, really helps.
I'm just not
It's
sure you're
making
my
your
opinion.
retirement untenable.
Oh, to be fair, it had been about 15 years or so, and you know, alimony took a lot out of my fund, so it kind of trickled down. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, that sounds very boring.
I'm glad the
It's
gang's
so
back
much
together.
a free beer.
It's nice.
I don't think
It's like
it's
almost
really
high school over again.
from your paycheck.
Except,
Almost.
you know,
Not
we don't have to go to class.
So they go to work.
Also, if they're not doing inventory.
Hmm. Yeah, but work's enjoyable more than having to listen to the teacher babble on about something.
That's
Especially if
true.
you already know the subject. You're just sitting there just to suffer.
Okay.
Speaking of
I'm
which,
just glad teachers stop trying to get me into the
What do
military.
I know? I only grew
yeah.
up in a
Yeah, that's kind of why we left.
establishment.
That sounds.
You don't even
Um,
know. My grades were just too high. They really wanted me to join.
It's not.
I am
Of course they
glad
do.
Well,
that
they
you
weren't
didn't
giving
follow in my
any to
footsteps.
me. What do you mean?
Well, yeah, but like.
There's no way I would
find
follow
people
that.
who were
I trust
regularly
you.
drinking.
They were giving people alcohol to drink.
I just mean that's not.
I don't even know why you joined the military. You're not made for it.
Well,
I thought I had
It
told
wasn't
you
a bar.
it was my magic issue.
I
like.
Military does have its
um,
disadvantages sometimes.
No, I'm not. I
It
don't
was
know
the only
what
way
you
to
mean.
get that taken care of.
control
I
it.
think,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody's parents have like jobs, you know.
No small animals will feel my wrath anymore.
A farmer doesn't raise their kid as a pasture.
Unless you want to
Probably.
eat.
They raise them on a
Yes.
farm, though, because that's where they live.
That's where you left.
No.
You left quite far.
If you live in the like establishment,
You went to
needed
another
learn-
continent.
Raise your kid
That's
there, too.
overkill.
I went to another continent because they intrigued me. They piqued my curiosity.
a brothel.
That's
Plus,
right.
I got to learn the Ashken blacksmithing technique, which you don't see often.
That is true.
Plus, I was always
Especially
curious about
around
the
here. I
automaton.
don't think. Are there
Yeah.
many Ashkins around here?
Not that I know of. There might be a couple
Ow.
sprinkled through, but they kind of stick to themselves, honestly. But Lucy, at least
really
you
do.
came back after your trip.
Yeah. Yeah, you think I was gonna stay over there?
You could have.
What does that mean?
You know,
Are you like a?
when you can understand the language but still not speak
I
it,
feel like there are only ones
it's
who
kind of
know
awkward.
this much about like some bullshit stuff like
Just write
that.
it down.
I guess it is awkward, yes.
I did write it down. Doesn't mean I could pronounce anything. You know how bad the Ashken language is?
From the little bit I know, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Regardless of how much money you have, it's just.
All I wanted to learn was about automatons because they were very intriguing to me. Got the technician certification from them actually, so that's a plus. Plus the blacksmithing style.
Not to people who call my parents bad parents.
Plus Lydia likes it anyway.
I never said that.
You
Yeah.
heavily
Speaking of
implied
which,
it.
I pitched an idea to her. I just gotta find
Maybe.
an apothecary for it.
Anyway, where did you grow up?
Oh. Okay. You're putting more work on us. Hopefully it pays good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you need for it? Like, what do you need an apothecary for?
It was something I'd read about that I was studying. I just don't know I don't know how to make it, but it's a solution that you would put on, for instance, clothes or leather and stuff like that, and it would make liquid pretty much just fall right off of it.
Good as it can be.
Oh. And you pitched.
Do you want me to look for it in the library? I can read pretty fast, I tell you.
No, I need to find an apothecary to make it. So
Not a lot of culture.
I see what
I could
you're
learn.
doing.
Shame.
What for though? Like, what's
Dude.
the goal? To make
Very, very
like
bland.
these kinds of clothes?
It's kind of why I
But
moved.
you're not a
Uh,
tailor, right?
I mean,
Makes
I
the
know a
city
little
look
bit about clothes. I
things
mean, I
more
made this,
exciting
but
from that place.
mainly it's for like
I've heard
furniture.
some
So like,
interesting stories of
if you have
Khaslana.
parties
Maybe
and
you
stuff,
just lived in a boring
you know, the
place.
drinks would fall right off of them and stuff like that.
Perhaps.
Oh, that's
By the way,
nice.
I've
Mhm.
heard a lot of good about Kilvia, so I
That could be
appreciate it.
nice for literally any establishment serving drinks and food around here. And there's a
Right.
lot since it's a touristic area.
Mhm.
I heard
wonder how
about
that
that
affected
S
it.
district. Maybe there's a lot of restaurants there.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It does seem like a very,
Yep.
it seems like a very safe
What?
place.
No, I was thinking about something funny. What if we
It's
technically
like
put that
you would
solution on the floor, and then it wouldn't slide anywhere. It would be a puddle constantly. So, in that sense, ice is technically liquid, so it'd slide right off, right? So, you put it on the floor, and then put like ice on your feet and slide across the floor, like a slip and slide.
You're just not old enough.
How do you want it to not make you fall?
I haven't
Even
worked that
on
out
solid,
yet.
even on solid ground, if you put ice under your feet, you just slip.
You know, a lot of people seem to be very.
I'm still working out the
for those
kinks.
times.
Okay, it's an idea.
We're all in the
Okay.
sometimes we
It's fair.
think.
Restaurants.
But you could technically like make the ground ice and try to get like some specific shoes to slide on
Thank
it.
you. I like your outfit as well.
But it is
We
more
could put the
complicated. It is more complicated. You will have to get like
What do you
some
work
sort of
as?
device to keep the ground very
What do
solid
you work as?
as ice.
I'm studying.
And that needs
Interesting.
arcane magic or ice crystals.
True.
Tough work, I've heard.
Yeah, it's a bit complicated.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stick.
But I'm pretty sure that would be a nice activity to do.
The professors are absolutely insane with the work.
Or you could hire someone to do it temporarily by launching a spell, ice spell.
You'll adapt.
That
I'm sure
too.
of it.
No.
Maybe you could try if I
Maybe.
learn any ice spells.
Thing.
Do they know ice spells?
I'm not sure.
Refuse to adapt.
I'll
Oh,
have to ask them and find out.
I'll
All I know is
ask.
their main thing is water, so.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, take my time. If it takes me a bit longer to get the apprenticeship or whatever, then that's okay. Got a long life ahead of me, But I'm only gonna be young once. Gotta enjoy it.
That's true.
Well.
That is true.
Could I
I suppose theoretically
get some money
young for the rest of my
around
life,
here
but, like,
from
definitely,
making it rain locally for crops for farmers around here? Does it rain pretty often?
Yeah, I guess
It
we're all
rains every
kinda
so
like
often, yeah.
90.
I don't know if you'd make money from that.
Then
Again, like I said,
it
you don't
won't be
have to worry
useful.
about that.
I still don't want to just stay here and
I understand you want to contribute, but we did all this so that we could get you a teacher.
add
And
on a
that's
couple inches.
we want you to
that
study
doesn't
for
mean
a
that
reason.
A bit of a question, and I don't.
I
We'll
mean-
figure that out later.
A bit.
All you gotta worry about is just
Never asked, as you
doing your
age,
lessons,
is it
that's
strictly
it.
a cosmetic thing? Like, does your
And then just coming home and hanging out with us. That's all you gotta worry about right now.
are your like organs young?
then I will do that, but don't think that I will not pay you back for that.
You don't have to.
I won't have to, but I will.
We die of
And
it.
you can trust me on that.
She's
Okay.
your sister.
Honestly heard one of my parents
That she
complain
is.
of, like, "Ooh, my old
them, but I don't know how serious they are about that. Because they're not even that old.
She takes after mom a little too much.
Yeah, and you take after your dad way too much.
Well, what can I say?
That is true.
You know, I think I'll get another beer.
Yeah, certainly.
Do you like go and get changed?
Yes. I
I
did.
even got mom's eyes, so
Wow.
Yeah,
You
you
bullied
do.
me so
I
hard
took-
about the maid dress. He
I
ran
took
all the way
advice.
home.
It was
Still can't
not
believe they named us that
No,
for your fucking gemstones.
I had it actually with me. That little backpack that I had on the back.
I'm pretty glad about it.
Just in case,
Like,
because I mean,
she really
as
was
a
beautiful when she was young.
maid, if the dress gets messed up, you want to have something to change
No.
into, right?
You'd think you'd have
Makes you
another
wonder how
maid
Dad
dress
got her, to be honest.
in there instead, though. I don't think this would fit your.
I'm pretty sure you
No.
still get a lot of ladies around you, though.
It would not.
No.
Not that much? Not anymore?
No. What do you mean not anymore? I never had any in the first place.
You get a
Mm-hmm.
few whistles when you go to see Lydia.
Well, that's
Yeah,
different.
Is it?
That's completely different. Yes, it's different.
How?
You know what they called you in middle school when you were in
What?
high school?
Oh, right, you're boring.
The terror of
But
middle
how
school
about the
because
host
you were
together?
just
'Cause they-
charming everyone and nobody told you about it.
Okay, well, if you care so much,
Huh?
start your own drama. That's
You knew about it, right?
Yeah, I did.
She goes,
Middle
Good
school
smile.
was quite fun and not fun. The start was not fun, but
huh,
then
I
it
looked at the
became
calendar. That's
quite
right.
fun walking behind you.
That's drama.
I see.
suppose
Yeah,
if drama means
you hear a lot of things.
do an extra scrubbing.
You still haven't cleaned up that beer.
I guess
They
people
look
just don't
sandy.
say things to my face, I guess. And in
Very
regards
sad,
to
Mister.
that comment, the S district,
It
they're meant to
creates
do that.
smell, which I suppose is technically
They want your
Mhm.
attention.
but not a good one.
Of course.
Gives it a lively
But if we
feel.
get-
Is that not what you're going for?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Gives it a lively
I-
feel. Is
I'm
that
there
what
just to
you're
talk to
going for?
Lydia about business. I don't need any of that in my life.
I know you don't.
Who's
Mhm.
Lydia?
That you know that they'd be going to
Oh
these
yeah,
smelly ones
she's
first.
I guess kind of the leader of the S district,
I
or the
guess.
pink succubus.
We'd go for
But
the smelly
Well,
ones first.
she's
From what
one of the
I've
people we
heard, she
partnered
runs
with.
the district. So
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. As I said, you're safe here in this bar. Like, no one is.
But she's one
that's
of the
what I've
people we
heard.
partnered
So-
at
with.
least.
So you
for instance,
know
like,
the leader
so
of the S district, and
Why is that a strange?
you
Oh,
pattern
strange reassurance.
like you deal with them.
Isn't that
Yeah.
kind of like base level of being within the city walls?
Wow. Well,
I know, but
good job.
her.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Like, really good job. You really settled.
Yeah.
And
I know why we would get raided, but I was just
well, it
trying
wasn't
to
easy
keep
at
us
first,
safe.
but thanks to the
Anyways.
partnership with her, it was definitely a lot easier. She helped with
Like who though? Like
kind of the
She helped with a lot.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, kind of getting her name out there.
Um,
Ideas, but sometimes
she's
they're
a
not very
steady
good ones.
income
Mm.
because we supply a lot of the furniture and stuff to her.
Bandits
Mhm.
target the smaller villages.
so
Without walls.
what's the S
Hmm.
district ready? I know that it's a touristic area, but what do they do? Is it like
I'll let you explain it,
Oh.
since you're there so often.
Kilvia.
I'm just kidding.
Only-
I'll explain it.
Mm.
Okay,
What?
thank you.
So the S district is a red light district. I don't know if you've ever encountered those in your books. I have.
I heard about them, yes. On certain
So
books.
let's say the S district stands for succubus district, in a sense.
Okay.
So, you know, people go there to relax, drink, have a good time, and maybe have some intimacy with somebody,
Me for critique now.
in a sense.
Okay. And that's why Lorath is so popular?
I'm
That
just
it's so
saying,
touristic?
the only reason this
No,
place is not
it's
completely dead and awkward is
It's
It's
also
like half
got
and
its
half.
beaches,
Yeah, it's got its
and it
beaches
also
and
has its...
Okay.
adventure,
Like-
area,
commerce,
your,
back and
your,
forth. So
your domain.
Well, they do
Okay.
have the Adventurers Guild here, too.
mhm.
Oh.
Like I said, dead is nice. Dead
It-
is peaceful.
So
There's
there's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
things going
adventurers
for it.
around here?
No
Yes.
money, no return customers.
Alright, fine. Okay.
That's interesting.
Honestly, if the workshop didn't turn out too well, I probably would have went adventuring, as I've heard that gives a lot of money. But thankfully, I didn't
At
have
least
to.
in any bar I've been to.
Thankfully you didn't.
You're just a boring drunk and they can smell it on you.
Wife.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I know why, thankfully.
That's not even
Yes,
like,
I know.
That's not even like a
Unnecessary.
critique necessarily. Like that's just part of the ecosystem, you know. Some people do go to bars.
I
for
mean,
sick
if you stay in the
and
low
like,
ranks, I guess it could be like a nice side job.
you know,
Yeah,
like
that was
Yeah, but I
normally
think
my
the
role.
workshop pays enough now.
yeah,
I don't
'cause
have to
you're
worry about
addicted,
that.
I assume.
Yeah,
But
that is true.
most people that come to bars,
Yeah.
you know, they want to. Like you can drink
Mm,
at home, you know, like you can buy beer and drink at home. People come
can
to
do that.
bars to socialize.
Get therapy.
That's true. Yeah, well,
I didn't hear. What did they say?
I guess. So, you know.
Why people
but
come to
people
bars.
are
And then,
dumb and
well,
awkward, so
the
you gotta get
Zarian
therapy for
over
it.
there said
That's your
they come here for
job.
therapy.
You
I
know?
laughed.
You talk to the one person, and you talk
I mean,
to
I
the
guess
other person, and then
drinking
you
is
like
a
get them
form of
talking
therapy,
to
I
each
suppose.
other.
A bad form
You
of it,
know?
but
Yeah,
Say,
and Yaskin can back that up.
I assume you're relatively young.
I don't drink for therapy.
Yeah.
With conversation.
Yeah, about like a part-time job.
Maybe I learn from you.
And a bit of money outside.
I told you I'm student.
Sapphire,
I'm swamped.
I'm
Yes.
part-time.
do not
I
learn
know that,
from me.
No, what the fuck would I have to
Okay,
learn part-time job
fine.
to know how demanding the professors are?
Do not want to go through the same thing I went through. And
They're like, no, you should be doing math
God, that was-
equation in your sleep.
God, I'm getting a
You
hangover
have
thinking
lucid
about it.
dreaming skills so you can study in your fucking sleep. I'm barely even.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
If I try to do a part,
Yeah.
I know there's some people who do part-time.
You drink
jobs.
too much.
Those people
You should.
are time travel.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Where do they find the time?
I only had one beer. It's fine.
Maybe they.
Yeah, one beer, and then we'll go to a restaurant, and maybe there will be more beer or more something that is stronger.
You're at a bar.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
weekend.
Maybe.
I took like couple
Yeah,
hours
maybe.
of
I
my
know.
time to go
I
to
know
a
that
bar
because I
on
know you.
weekend.
Yeah, you know me.
she's got you beat there, Lucy.
Yeah.
I hope it gets better
Yeah.
for you. I hope you start naturally picking up some of the material. Bit more time to be
It's
yourself.
not like it's not like the material. Like I'm doing fine. Like I'm not like fucking dead last.
This is my intervention, so you guys are both looking.
I don't think so.
I'm triaging. I'm prioritizing.
I'll put my beer down when I put my forge hammer down, damn it. You can't make me quit.
Oh my god.
I can stop whenever I want.
I'm glad.
Oh,
Right,
really?
right.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Even though I'm
You're like, yeah,
really
let you
bad
drink
computer
and
science
work at
or
the same
programming
time.
skills.
You know it helps.
Did get a
I
conversation
know.
going, did
I
you?
know.
And plus, my craft
Exactly.
doesn't
You're
get
so
affected by it
honestly
at
right.
all.
I should be getting a cut for you.
Besides,
Like, I'm
Thank
the
doing
you.
a
Oskin
good
taught me
job.
how to do that anyway.
Okay.
Well,
that is
yeah, it's
not
They
like the
do that
whole
as well?
smithing.
so.
Yeah.
It's implied.
Yeah.
With a
No
lot of
wonder you
drinking.
became.
That's part of the,
No wonder why
the
you became like that.
you
You
know that
spent
part
so
of
many
Mark
years
Alex's
in a
creation
alcoholic
must be
country.
passed
Like,
down.
It was like going to college, to be
oh
honest.
no. Oh no.
Very welcome out.
It's okay, I have it under control. I don't.
I guess you could
take
say
it
you
that
got
way.
unlimited therapy.
Yeah, in a
You
sense.
will
That's-
like this bar.
See? She feels welcome. So, I'm doing a good job.
No, you're not.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
She's not! You're having a good time because you're in a family meeting, okay? Have you noticed people here were not talking for like half an hour before I came in here and rescued this thing?
That is, okay, you probably just weren't hearing. We were having a perfectly good
I was
conversation.
sitting right there. I was watching. I was taking notes. I had a
Okay.
hourglass. I was counting each agonizing second of this awkwardness.
Okay, well, I didn't find it awkward. Maybe you found it awkward because you were spying on people.
I was not spying on people. I was people watching, which is a thing that you do in bars that don't have completely incompetent bartenders.
Oh, okay. You're just trying to
You just need a black robe
You're
and
just trying to get
and
drama. I see.
Speaking of
I see
bartender,
through your little game.
can I get
Need another drink?
I can be starting
can I
drama
get the
and be
mint drink,
correct.
please? I'd go light on the alcohol.
Do you
I had a lot
try to
last time.
do you
Oh,
want
no.
to try out this
This is-
thing?
What's
This
this?
is minted.
I don't
fine.
know, but it's not
There you go.
sweet.
Hmm.
So, how's your travel to here went? How did it go? Where did you go through?
Very bitter, isn't it?
There are a few places, actually. Stopped here and there.
You go through Khaslana?
The outskirts of it. We didn't go straight through.
It's not my favorite.
That's why it took us a little longer.
Yeah.
But after my military service, I kind of had to hide my hair, so we didn't want to go through Khaslana and then have them be like,
Is your
remove the
leg
hood, and then, oh no. So
The side trip was beautiful anyway. We need to go see the Consigna.
I
Anything else to
guess.
drink?
yeah.
Sure.
But we were on the
I think
outskirts of the
you're-
border,
I think
kind
I
of
had
just
asked
traveled.
for one,
Yeah.
but I don't think this one's mine.
Yeah, no.
Okay, yeah, I
might be
see.
to the
And how is it then? Is
That's
it
not good.
like beautiful?
It's just decoration.
Oh
The
yeah, for
sights
sure. There's a
seem
bunch of
really nice.
spots.
Oh,
There's a bunch of
Thank
spots
you.
that are really, really nice.
coins, yes.
Yeah, you remember that one camping spot we took? Right by the
Mhm.
river? The water was
Yeah.
like crystal clear.
Here.
Especially at
All the
night.
kids
The
get
fireflies
always
actually
dress
came out.
up
It was really
or
pretty.
something.
See the world a bit more.
What?
You know, see some new things, find some new opportunities.
I wish I could
Settle down.
see that,
Brought you
but
back to this bar,
Oh.
considering
Well,
I'm
the
already
traveling
here,
one is this.
so.
greatest experience the first
Mm.
time with,
It's actually not that
You're
far.
enjoying
I
your-
think it was like almost our last camping
It
lot.
wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I think so.
We did do some
Most of
people
them.
watching.
It's not too
and
far
How much
from Kilvia.
time did
we
you
were over at
take
the-
doing all the
over at
travel?
The
Got that
table
one teacher that's just
over near the back.
always
Well,
talking
to be
Mm.
honest, I really didn't want to
Other than that, we
travel
kinda
at
just
night.
enjoyed ourselves, just,
Yeah, it took
enjoyed the
us a little
atmosphere.
while,
It's a lot of work.
Some subjects are just
Mhm.
more boring than
but
others.
luckily, I think
Yeah.
my military
You'll
stuff
find some things
Mhm.
fun,
kinda
some
helped
things
with
boring.
that.
Get the boring stuff out the
I
way, then
do.
you can, in your last memory of
I
it, it'll
can
be
hunt
having fun.
for
And
us
it'll
and
all be
stuff
fun
like
and
that.
you get to
So
sleep at night, so make sure you end your day
I
off
mean,
well.
the good
You
thing
end your
though
day off
is it's
badly if
open
you're
late.
thinking about
Why?
it.
Why did you do that?
If I didn't
What?
have anything going on.
You
I was
yawned.
always, I was able
my
to
bad.
come
I
home
can't
and
yawn now.
listen to
Kidding.
Did you
Um,
or something?
good
Mhm.
part about the bar was
I've never really had the drive to
Yes.
study.
Will you be living
I just
in
went
the
straight into
household
work,
then?
and it worked out.
Well, I'm gonna go pay my tab.
Yes.
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get your room set up and start food.
But of
Y'all
course,
rolling
that's
to
once I
join
get
and
paid.
whenever.
I don't.
But
I
please
haven't
enjoy
counted for a
yourselves.
while.
Don't
Alright.
think you have to
Right
leave
now
just
I'm
because
in
I'm leaving.
temporary lodging.
Kind of forgot.
Okay.
I think I'm
See you at
somewhere
home.
around
Works
my
for me.
30s.
In the room that you'll
See
be
you
Go
at
at home and
home.
enjoy yourselves. And
No, I
bye-bye.
have not.
It is extremely good to see you.
But
And we'll
I'm sure
go
Santa's
home
gonna
after
buy
then,
all
and we're gonna go to that
Sure,
restaurant
I
that you
wouldn't be
said.
able to be here.
Unless you want to make food for tonight,
I was
and we go like tomorrow.
From current
Yeah, we'll go
I just
tomorrow.
need enough for a
My
bed
parents
and a
are
roof
Okay.
over my head, and I would be happy.
You're gonna love your brother's
Works
cooking.
for me.
I haven't looked too
I
much into
already
China.
love
The
it.
place
Very
makes me.
humble.
It just makes me a bit sad.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Hey,
lived in
it's-
Excuse me,
Hello
Billy.
again.
I am taking my
Definitely
leave.
doesn't sound like a nice place.
Oh, of course. No, just a lot of.
Here, I'll just send silver and keep the change.
Thank you.
Unnecessary.
Not so local.
Yeah. It's very
You
appreciated.
have a wonderful night.
The military said.
You as well.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Alright. See you guys at
Thank you
home.
for choosing the morning glory.
See you at home.
See you at home.
It's good to hear that. Back from when I was doing MMD stuff. Give me the 3. There it is. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Wait. Where's my? I need a drink before I go into Demos. No. I am recording, right? Alright, good. Recording is on. Don't mind me, just a demon in fucking behind someone's house. Okay, okay, okay.
There's when we're celebrating
I'm having
something.
my own doubts.
Well, you picked
A
it.
bit of moving.
Keep going. Full steam ahead.
Hello.
Good to see
Sure,
you,
you
Elysia.
can have a school part, and then maybe
Good to
when you're
see you,
working,
Demos.
get to do what you want to do a bit more and
Been okay?
hello.
specialize into how you want to specialize.
Come on now.
Greetings again.
I just play the
Hello,
game.
Welcome.
Well, you know,
Things have been okay,
always the
Billion.
S district.
Yeah,
Must have picked
just
it for a
quiet.
reason.
So you know how I like
I
it.
wouldn't go.
Nothing too
I don't
much
think you need
going on
to.
here.
If you're
I see.
studying, I don't think you'll need it. Just make sure you keep studying.
Do
If you really want to go into
I'm
that
sure
business,
Saf
make it
is
your
gonna
last
be really
resort.
thankful that you
Try,
decided to fill
go be a
forward.
bartender.
Well, of
Before
course.
that,
I'm
you don't
always
really want to end up there
happy
if you
to
can
pull
avoid
an
it.
extra shift.
I've been there like once or twice. It's a
I
pretty
can
bad
imagine.
place.
like they cool.
You come with me to
Make
the bathroom.
people fall in love with it.
Um,
Wait, like, so you-
I'll let you get a bit further in.
Oh no, you're fine.
do they all look like that?
After all,
Or-
I'm just your help
because
today.
between my brother and that one.
Yeah, and I don't think we'll need too much help, though of course it's appreciated. Just I don't
Of course.
foresee us having much more people coming in.
Oh, okay. That's why. I mean,
It's fair.
Yeah. There's a lot of various species actually in Lorath. You'll be surprised. It's almost like home. Except
It is
there's
pretty quiet here.
all species that come in here and there.
It was
okay.
Kita, right?
Yes.
Did you see many Ashkins
Good to see
around
you
here?
again.
I'm
Or
sorry.
not at all?
I'm sorry. Your name.
They usually try to keep to their
I
homeland.
think I forgot.
Not many people know.
You mainly
It's
talk with
fine.
Miss Belmont.
Never really
Ah,
into it.
yes. It's hard to
It's like
recognize
they're
you
just
without the
for
other
some
garb
reason.
on, but you look good, and the
Oh,
name's
thank you.
Damos.
Thank you.
So
Damos.
yeah, I guess it's because
Good to
they
meet you
are
again.
too
A pleasure.
how to say
Yeah, you're
reserved, secretive.
Ophelia. Ophelia?
To be honest,
I'm sorry.
Ophelia.
four
You're
gods
fine.
or three
Ophelia.
gods over there. Worship.
Convinced me that
Mountaineers, and then you have the
my time
Flappers.
off and my work clothes is
They're
probably not the
four
best
different
idea.
religions, I think.
So I went and I
It's
changed.
it's better
I
to
didn't say it
separate
wasn't a
your.
good idea.
But I mean, if I come to work and I
it's
spilled
still
some
well, it's
beer
more
on my
complicated
dress,
than
I don't think that would be a
Xenia
good image. I didn't think of that.
Probably not.
Racist.
No.
Xenia, it's just
At least these. I mean, I can get
so
things dirty and it can
Yeah.
wash out.
Yes.
Pretty
I
sturdy.
agree, yeah. I don't know. I always find it easier to separate work clothes than your casual clothes.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, welcome
Hello
back.
again, Elysia.
You see Pinky over
Hello,
there?
Deimos.
Somebody's gotta go.
Pleasure to see you again.
Pleasure as always.
I see you got this shift as well.
Ah, yes. I tend to have shifts, but sometimes I'm maybe a bit busy, but I try.
Yeah. More shifts, the merrier.
Yes and no. Couple new faces. Greetings.
Hello.
hello.
Hi. And hello.
Hey.
I'm Sapphire. What's your name?
Deimos. A pleasure.
Nice name.
Thank you. The lady next to you.
Lucy.
Pleasure, Lucy. And
Likewise.
colorful one over here.
Kenny.
Pleasure to meet you, Kenny.
Hi.
Hi.
So, you also work here?
And that I do.
How do you like the place?
That's cozy.
This is done, by the way.
Forgot your name.
Less chaotic than where I used to work.
Be right back.
Oh. Where'd you used to work?
I did some dancing in my
Would you like
time.
another?
Please.
Ah.
Of course.
Thank you for not spilling these last few ones. It's appreciated.
Yeah. Well, I guess the alcohol got in my system.
And it steadied your hand instead?
Yeah, it's a blacksmithing technique.
Here, I'll let you have
I
to start.
see.
Oh, thanks.
I see your.
Huh? What?
Nothing. Nothing.
Pretty good.
Yeah, one to a few.
Yeah.
Do you have any more
That's
of that
right.
juice?
Which juice would that be?
A sweet one?
Maybe.
Or anything
Yeah,
else?
this looks
besides
sweet
the
enough.
beer?
Feels like
Have you even tried the
eyes
cheap
locked in.
beer?
No.
Yeah,
Is she of age?
Well,
Or he of age?
and take that person.
Yeah,
is the
I'm
cool
It's
18.
like it's like
Thank you.
target.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's bad.
That is true.
It has an interesting aftertaste, one that other beer does not have,
Usually it's for prey
Poison.
and it has foam.
How the rolls have
As
reversed.
some people would say, it's an acquired taste.
That's right.
Do you think it's good?
Mm, I enjoy it.
Mm. Are you a man of
Although I'm not much of a
strange
drinker.
tastes, or would you recommend it?
Hmm. I'd say don't trust other people's opinions. Make your own. If you want to try it, try it. If you don't, don't.
I guess I could try it. Just so I know.
Well, then, would you like a beer?
Yep.
Maybe I should grab this.
Okay, I'll get that for you.
Sure.
Quite a mess over here. Let me clean that up for you.
Oh,
Darn
dear.
it. These cups do not stick to the plates, do they?
Here you
Oh,
are.
that is down there. I can't bend as far as I once could.
Here, I'll help you. I got you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How is
You
it?
can take this too. I don't think anyone's drinking this.
Alright. Yes, the anonymous
The
whatever
liquid
drink.
juice.
The liquid.
I said an acquired taste.
Yeah. I don't really tend to like alcohol that much just because of its taste. But I do like
see.
some mixed drinks.
That's fair. Mixed drinks are a bit more popular. So, are you going to finish it or you did not? Here.
Sorry, I don't think I ever got your name.
Lilith. Pleasure.
Lilith. Okay.
Nice to meet you,
Well,
Lilith.
nice to meet you. So,
And how
what brings you
about
back to the Morning Glory?
how about you,
Oh, it's a charming
the
little
maid?
place. I'm not a fan of all those
Sorry, I don't know your name.
pricey bars.
You
What?
came earlier with a maid outfit,
Enjoying a
so
juice.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm
What's
not
your
a fan
name?
of
Yeah.
all of the posh, fancy bars.
Oh,
Pretty good.
This is
pizza.
my vibe.
This is
More homely, more
Good.
Nice,
I'm
nice.
glad you're
homegrown,
enjoying
more,
it.
you know,
Thank you.
Pretty sure I got it
community-oriented.
for heavy
Do you work
discount.
around here?
a social
Posh
bar.
place,
I see.
expensive drinks, annoying people. Yeah, cheap drinks, fun people.
No, I don't.
Apparently it wasn't labeled.
You don't work around here?
Not
Saf has
here.
a
Not here in
colorful
particular.
bunch of random things back here, so.
Where do you work?
Mm.
With the
Saf?
Belmonts.
She's the owner of this place.
They're
Oh.
So, oh, goodbye.
Oh, sorry.
it's a nearby
can
noble
leave.
family.
Let's order your
She's trying out the whole
Oh,
tavern
that's fine.
business. So.
Oh.
A
You
noble.
You
okay.
mentioned you used
Noble
to be.
family.
Are you two friends?
Yes.
You're helping her, or What
Let's
is
just
working
say
here?
Saf's friend, which is my
I
friend,
guess
introduced me to
pretty
Saf,
well.
and then I'm helping
A
Saf out.
professional errand runner.
I'm not under their
Mhm.
contract yet.
I see.
So we were introduced.
I
I
get
still
that.
have to
I'd say
go
we're
and
friends.
speak with
I get the
their
occasional gig, but
Well,
talk with their parents at least to draft
you
up
know
the
how
Yeah.
quickly
contract.
humans get attached.
I've
Well,
worked for good
mortals.
people,
I
worked for
see.
annoying people. Right now I'm not
Mm,
employed.
Well, I
But
guess everything passes
I have a good
through the
amount of
head of
savings.
I
humanity.
suppose. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
My
Getting
friend
always have the
Tyrone
same
is also a
info.
demon,
Not sure
so
how noble
they've known each
for-
other for a little bit.
That's good.
Same here. Same here. And right now, it's just I'm just
Not quite
along
the
for the
same as
ride, you know.
working in the theatres, though.
But,
I won't say
But
that, 'cause
it's
there
not
just aren't
often
that
you see
many
another
it'll be nice to
Kumai
and then
have a
around.
more
others are
stable
here on
life
hiring.
and see new
Yeah,
things.
well,
No, I'm keeping my ear to the ground.
they're not that common. We're
What
not
did you
that
do,
common.
before?
But
Like,
I'm hoping.
depends on
I'm
what
hoping to
places
go back into working
you
theatres. Really enjoyed
are
that work.
in.
It's true. It's
Well,
true.
I was out of country. Yeah, I
There's just
guess you
more
could
stuff
say
you
that I
buy
worked as a
around.
Originally,
maid
it was the
over
only job
outside as well too.
available in my
So
town.
that's what
Oh.
I know. That
Or
and
where I was growing
gardening.
up. And so I took it more out of desperation than anything.
Okay.
Guess that's
And I
true.
discovered that I did really enjoy the work, really enjoyed the environment,
But
and
I
It's,
think I
uh,
know
enjoyed the arts
about
in general.
the same amount.
Sapphire.
So,
But
I
maybe
stopped
that's just a
working there.
coincidence.
Yeah.
I don't think I
Jade's-
thought when you had your
Jade's
I
sister.
guess it just
reunion.
depends
Lovely work.
where you look.
Jade was the gentleman there
Mm.
that was here before.
Yeah, there's like
with,
places
long
that are
eyes
like
and red eyes.
100%
one.
Long hair and
one
red
thing,
eyes.
and
Yeah, very
and
cool.
others that are
Yeah,
100%
that's-
other
Yeah.
things. And then you have like more mixed places.
Where I was, it was
Mhm.
more of a mix. So.
Fury is
It's good.
Mhm.
Better than like a good bit of mint. That's
He must have been
refreshing.
really popular then.
Got that from
I wouldn't say extremely, but I did have
even that is not.
some people that came.
If you'll excuse me.
Yeah, your dad's
He's
really
he's
not that
almost
tall.
Wow.
he's almost that tall, but
Maybe the
not
clientele
that
just
tall.
good taste.
Taller than me, but yeah.
I suppose you can say that.
Yeah, Jade is taller than your dad, surprisingly.
Maybe he's half giant.
That is.
Maybe he's half giant. I'll have to
Maybe
use
he
that
just
next time.
decided to add up the height of my mother with it. Like he got all of the hate from my dad and added up with some of my mother's hate.
You okay?
He didn't have enough.
Yep. Just went down the wrong tube.
I see.
So it brings I heard something about 4 years that you haven't seen him. So I'm guessing you were away.
So Jade.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I think she's stuttering a bit.
Oh my god, I killed her.
And
yeah?
Oh.
I'm
I
stuttering.
keep
Sorry.
looking over my way. I figured
No,
you
I
needed
am not.
something.
Jade and Lucy.
Can I have
left
some water?
Star 4 years ago, and
You want some
Feeling
water?
pretty
stayed there
thirsty.
because I needed to help the
I
girls, and
see.
also because they left before telling me. They just left me a note that I would have come. Or
So you two know
tried
each other as well
give
too.
them. Yeah, we know each other since her high school and my
Here's
middle school.
your water.
Oh,
Yeah, I know her
Thank
for
you.
a very long time.
school must
Yep.
be fun.
It was always fun.
That it was.
Nice. No, I haven't. I didn't go to school.
Really?
You didn't?
No. Nothing. Um.
Is it not obligatory in Kilvia? Is it not obligatory in Kilvia to go to school?
I didn't grow up here. I grew up in
Cute little Cuba. Can't keep her eyes off me.
out
Well,
of
their eyes
country.
off me, I suppose.
But
where? Like,
Karama.
Adorable.
That makes
Ah.
sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. So not really a whole lot of time to go to school.
Oh, welcome back.
Therefore,
I'm not,
I do enjoy.
Thank you.
I'm not
Hmm?
familiar with that country, so
Are you
I have
doing
no
alright?
really idea. No real
To keep
idea
popping off
how
to
school
the
works there.
back? I'm fine.
We can
Don't
check
don't
it out
worry
at the
about me.
library later.
Alright. Bit of a
Yeah,
headache, but nothing of an
I
imminent
will first
conflict.
check
There's no
the.
system. Not that
Really?
I know of. It's mostly just like,
Just help.
I mean,
It's
if you
it
have
always
somebody
helps
who
with
wants
a
to care for
headache.
kids and they want to teach kids, then you would have them set something up. But you would have to deal with the debt collectors and extra finances.
So,
And normally people
Candy,
don't do that, and if
what do
they
you do
they
specifically?
don't. I wouldn't think that it wouldn't be
Startled me a bit.
very full.
Sorry.
I see.
I'm just
Yeah.
studying in the
Ah,
university.
I see. A young one, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm under NDA for
I
most of
see.
my work, unfortunately. Not really allowed to
Lucy,
talk about
You
it.
sound like you got some
before we go
experience
home,
on you
can
instead.
we take a detour to the
I
library?
have
I want to
been
know
through
where
my
it is.
fair share of things.
Yeah,
That is
sure.
true.
It's not too far from here.
I've worked in some pretty
Nice.
wealthy
Okay.
houses. I was in a noble's house once.
Yeah,
That
thankfully
was
it's
an
open all
interesting
the
time.
time.
Oh yeah? Which noble? Oh wait. NDA.
When's it closed,
I
by the way?
guess that means you got a
They
It
were
really doesn't.
lot of
they were
interesting
Open
stories to
year-round
share,
all the
right?
time.
very out
It
of
doesn't
I
touch.
don't know
close.
about
A nice
interesting,
enough
They have a
but
person.
loyalty
I do
Paid well.
have
system, basically.
stories.
That's good. Solid. It's the best
Well,
part.
all
How-
stories
like,
are
how is it
interesting to the right audience,
So you
right?
I
learn something in
suppose,
books,
unless you want to hear
and then
about
you take a
the
book, and when you bring the
most
book
of the
back,
stories, at
you
least, I
treat
have
whatever
Humorous
is
you
work.
put in the box.
You
more
know,
fighting.
could have been an
It's a
actor
pretty good
or
system.
a
Well,
writer
It
aren't
works
or
those like
pretty well
pretty
an
for me.
popular
academic.
I've never
stories?
seen
I think
anybody
a lot
else
of
do
people
it
like
out there.
stories
Well,
of.
in this
Fine.
town, at least.
It's just one of
Well,
those
I'm
actually,
glamorous
sure
jobs,
in
but
thieves
Kilvia
are the
itself,
last people
yes,
who would be
I
going to
enjoy
a
they call it
library anyways.
adventuring, but
Exactly.
some people
go
don't
looking for
enjoy
them.
that.
What
That's
could I
what did,
leave
like
in
join
the
the
box? Like, I
Adventurers
don't
Guild
have
and
much.
Were you
Usually,
also an
humans
adventurer
usually
at
leave a
one
copper
point?
coin in
yes,
there.
I'm not much of a
Mm,
fighter myself.
Just a
I'm
couple
not
coins?
an adventurer per
I'm more
se,
I'm
but
more
I
in
did
tune with the arts and with
travel a good
I
bit.
have a good
Let's
sense
work
of
with it.
I
etiquette.
mean,
Hmm.
I did.
Got a good
Thank you
sense
very
You
much.
probably heard of it.
music and
I
acting
was
and
one of the demons that
stage
made it through the
Wow,
portal.
that's
performing, but
really not
Oh,
fighting,
whoa,
no. I
wow.
don't want to put
The
my
thing
life on the
is, you take
line.
a foot out,
Yes.
and once you come back and take
I
your
can leave my
5
mark another way, so
copper
don't
and leave.
require me risking
How
my life
old are
every day.
you?
Your copper and leave.
Well, that's half the fun. The
No,
adrenaline.
don't go flying across the bar now. But I am
Can
Maybe
we,
67.
I won't.
I like living.
can we
Ooh,
borrow
oh.
multiple books at the same
So you must
time?
like actually remember how the dark was,
You
right?
take a few.
I do.
Okay.
Huh.
Just gotta bring them back at some point.
Let's move on.
Don't worry, I read
It's a lot
fast
less
enough to
colorful
bring them back. Not
than
like-
here.
I know.
You
So
don't have
you
to
were an
talk about it if you
adventurer
Well,
don't
before you were a
wanna.
I will
bartender?
do tomorrow
No, it wasn't a nice
morning
place.
and
Well, there is
afternoon.
It was just a lot of wars
we do
and
something during the afternoon.
watching your back.
in the morning.
We could go check out a few of the shops. To be honest,
Yeah.
show you around town.
That is true.
My parents are from Tavern, and they don't
There's a
really
lot
like
of
talking about
shops.
that place
There's
either.
a few parks,
So I
shops.
imagine the dark
beach
must
is
have been
really
even
nice.
worse.
They maintain it very well.
Yeah, well,
And if you want, we can go to
what
the
happened in
Nest
Churn
Resort and check
was
it
pretty
out
much
if you're
roughly the
curious.
same thing that was happening back in the dark,
I mean,
except just
Annie
worse.
told
Makes you
me
Oh.
that it was literally the best thing in the city.
I
Basically, they
always thought
took
the dark would have been worse.
Yeah, well,
it was.
fair.
It's just they took what they were doing in the dark and brought it to Churn. Old grudges.
Vacation
They don't die easy.
The usual. So
Yeah, I'm
me
not
and
really
my team, we
here for vacations,
suited up
so
and we went out there. But
I know.
I'm glad you got out of there.
something else.
Thank you. I'm glad I am too. Life has
Far
been
worse than bandits.
a lot better.
and the result was not pretty. I'll tell you that much.
I have visuals in mind, but
So you're living in here now?
Yes,
Well, I
I
know
live in
adventuring,
Lorath.
it's kind of that's your make or break point. You either accept that's part of the job, move on, or say it's not for me
You
and
like it here?
find something else to do.
Yeah, I do. It's
So I've heard from
fun.
people in the field.
I will not push myself for now.
I had quite the
Not
lengthy
for
career.
now.
Before that,
What kind of other places have you visited?
Because I
one of the
just
biggest
got
adventurers in
back from
Well,
travel,
especially because I had become one once after a
Baby
couple
steps.
years
kind of
after I was
visited all
vegan.
over.
lot of time.
The most interesting
Um,
place
Everything all
I
at once.
found
It
was
wasn't a lot.
on
No, I
Tosh.
was
Legalized
about to
story?
say I kind of
Oh.
want to
A
go
colorful bunch, but
like
they are
tonight
not
and
welcoming at all.
start reading
Nobles
I did
were
not stay
very
long
Mhm.
there.
That is
But
I've heard.
the people there
they
and
had
especially what they
fast in a
made
sense
is quite
that I need to
interesting.
rest from the travel.
Disrupt
We can stop
Yeah.
and pick
and
up a
show
few
that like
books,
they
and
weren't
you'll
the
pick them up
ones who
tomorrow
could protect.
and
You
start
make
the
like
process.
automatons and stuff, right?
Easier
order
for
Okay.
you.
came
You
around
need a
And that they
full
do.
night's
Yeah.
rest would be the best
Changed
thing for
things
your
for the
mind.
better, and
Although
Have
recently
you ever
they've
saw one?
2017,
I have.
In
Yeah.
what?
Oh.
Was it
It's been
particularly
a
fulfilling
while.
work?
There's even the
They're scary?
It takes
Left
a
you with a bit,
while
yeah.
to
I wouldn't say they're
Almost
scary.
every day,
They just
to notice
You
how
tell-
much time you spent.
they have their purpose
You
set
traveled on a
and
boat?
they do that. But
You
there
traveled on
are
a boat?
those that have broken
from
free of that,
Star
I imagine
which
to
are now
Kilvia
called
to
I
Nova,
imagine the
Lorath,
smiles
but
which
must have
I've
made
only
it
seen one of
Oh.
them,
quite
and
worth it,
they're
as
even
well as the
interesting.
paycheck.
I've never been on a boat.
But I've heard you are earning.
That sounds interesting.
well,
Get sick of it
If
after a
only.
while.
Oh.
yeah,
And,
you get
not
pretty sick.
as good
for a
as it
bit.
is these days, though. I've heard.
And to go all the way
We
from
were
Staria.
in
all
You
the way
said
to
your
Michigan.
parents.
The
I'm
dream
guessing
time.
you live in like similar to,
It's really long,
There's a lot more
I
now.
guess
It's
back
diluted.
then would be
and honestly,
the
it's a lot
polycule that they
more now.
have.
but we clearly
Hmm?
don't have enough money to pay
And you used to live in a polycule?
transportation. That's way too expensive.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm staying. I have like the bunk. I'm bunking in the
Way too expensive.
the college,
Yeah, I would assume so.
the university
I
campus,
see.
right?
Nowadays, they're all
I'm.
collections
Some of them are.
and
I heard.
But you know, I still go
I can't see.
home for the weekends.
find the cat stuck in the tree. Oh, that old one.
I
All
see.
that.
Some people stuck in the tree.
It's always interesting to see Cuba that have been raised here rather than back where I came.
Oh.
They have
I wouldn't
different
want to be
flares
so
to
mobile. I'm
them.
mobile right now, but I'm looking for a place I can just call home and maybe buy a house.
Good flares.
Let's settle down.
Characteristics.
I couldn't. Good place to settle. It's where I settled. It looks like it's the place I'm going to settle to.
Enjoyable characteristics, I hope.
Anything else? So.
Oh, of course.
I think I'm gonna be sticking around here. I mean, I've been all over Kilvia, like the Staria, like the. I mean, at least for me, the best place is always home, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and I mean, this will be eventually. You'll acclimate. Just gotta find
You're also
some people.
pretty cool.
Not a little place, but it's a little place and
Thank you, Kenny.
it's cheap. Yeah, I get that. You know, I have not been to a bar that allows their bartenders to drink. But I guess that's how they do it here.
Well, you know, I think everyone can have a drink every once in a while.
I wouldn't be here if not.
I told her it will come out of her pay, and she didn't believe.
Okay, that's not.
What, the drinks?
I don't know why you think you have an insider knowledge of this bar.
I don't have inside knowledge of this bar, but I grew up like
in
as
a
you
bar,
mentioned.
quote unquote. So I know how they usually run. I mean, I guess that's true, you know, like if it's like a maybe it's like a different in this one. I don't know. Our boss is just really nice about that.
Yes. She allows us to drink. As long as we don't get blackout, then she's fine with it.
You know, and can drink, just like the.
But like you said, you know, adventuring is all just rescuing cats from trees nowadays, so not really risking your life if you want to give it a shot. Especially in the lower ranks, like.
Anyways, what
really
was
go
like
near
your
them.
Second favorite place you visited?
Felt like going back there to do the odd jobs, smaller ones, for a bit of extra pocket change.
I meant to say Staria. Staria was very welcoming.
Me now.
Made a lot of different port towns, a lot of interesting people for sure.
Very
Another drink?
I left my country to start a new life, so I can't.
Sure.
Exactly.
Although
I can't fault your
their
choice to
rivalry
start
with
fresh too.
Ksenia is
That
scary.
I can't run like I
It
used
reminds
to.
me a bit of back home, but
Obviously not as physically strong, you know.
That would be nice.
As your body
Oh,
gets worse.
They can
you
creep
just
not for
can't
nothing,
do
but
the same
Ksenia
things.
is asking for it.
I gotcha.
Hello.
this.
Hey,
They had it their way.
Yeah, but could I trade this for a mug if they're available?
Yeah, of course.
Ksenia had it their way. Everyone everywhere would be a lot less welcoming. So
Yes,
I'm
that
kind
is
of
true.
glad that Story is,
Thank you so much.
you know, keeping them in check.
That is true.
Yeah,
If only they could finish the job.
Staria for the win, but
Maybe one day.
Staria for the win, but the military is something else. Yeah,
Military.
It's different when you have to get military.
Yeah.
The military in Staria is pretty annoying, especially on their taxes. Majority of every tax goes to the military. They also are very clingy when it comes to you enrolling military. Yeah. They really wanted
like
me to
ETFU?
join the military.
You in the military, huh?
Something.
I will never
Do
join
you
the
know
military.
what the most
I'm not fit
dangerous
to be a
monster
soldier.
in Suvis is?
I don't know. Don't they come in all shapes and sizes though? They're not all like
Yeah, I
walls
guess.
of muscle.
I got it. A noble when you question their status.
You have some mages, you
Nobles
have
are
some
not
administrators,
the
you
most
have
dangerous.
many
No.
kinds in military in VR.
Vampires.
I'm not into that life. Everything is too
I've read some
They
things.
think like you, but
too
they're not
methodic.
people. You know, they
Need a better
kill
life.
to survive.
Yeah.
They're just they'll just go right.
When Jade went to the military, I really just saw how it was, and it really didn't make me want to go
I
at
wouldn't.
all.
I don't want to meet one. I'd say I'd want to meet one,
and I
don't
hope
want
for
to meet
your
one.
sake you never do. No.
Likewise. I hope
I'm
you
sure
never
they
He's doing
would
okay over
control
there.
everything though too.
Yeah, I just you know, just
Run into them once or twice and
listening to conversations.
Unlucky. In all my time, I've never encountered a vampire. I guess they just live in. They live too far. They're too secluded for where I end up.
Yes. All the ones I've encountered are nomadic. There's not many.
What made you want to become a bartender?
You've encountered a
Spending a
vampire.
lot of money at
That's what I said before.
Well,
Is that what made you quit?
I got tired of
Yes,
dancing. Well, at least in
there
the
was
place I was.
a village
And was
being
gonna go back doing what I did previously before then, but
a
my
mixture of
friend
vampires
Irene
and
had reached out to me.
humans, to what
We
end,
had been hanging out,
but
a couple of drinks, and I had
we
mentioned
just
that,
know
and
that
she was
summer
like,
was
she had an
our
idea of
graveyard,
opening a
and
bar.
we just
So she figured,
we lost a
why
lot of
not
good
have
people
me
in
here?
there.
How about Sav?
You just
Or
know those human
Kyrene
bandits
figures out
couldn't survive either. They
what
they
she
were
wants
probably
to
taken
do,
by the vampires
and here I
too.
am,
No,
bartending.
we were fed false intel.
So, like, what were you doing before? Like, what were
It
you
was just
gonna
it
go
was just
back
vampires.
to?
Just a group of
I heard-
vampires.
No,
Mm,
like vampires and humans,
that?
enough for a small
more of
army.
a,
It was.
I can't say reason, but
They were just
No, I just
you could think of it
doing
almost
some
as
heard something
sort
adventuring,
about
of
vampires, but
ritual,
supposedly.
that's not very
I would take
just
comforting.
mass
requests.
murder for the sake of it.
Probably trying to feed off of it.
And
Get enough
like,
I
of them to
heard
hibernate
something
off
about
of for a year or
vampires,
so.
and it's not very comforting.
no, it wasn't
Oh,
adventuring though.
It's here in the
Things
nearby
really
conversations.
What kind of
know
requests?
things like
Yeah.
that. Think.
The Valentine,
I
those are
can't
vampires
say.
too, right? I think.
I wouldn't call the topic very
Mm.
pleasant.
Were you like an
Yeah,
assassin?
I know.
Were you a secret agent?
I'd rather listen to the two lovebirds.
Oh
I'm
well,
assuming you're talking
vampires,
about
they
us,
can't
not
really show up
lovers,
around
no.
here. They'd be killed,
Huh?
burned.
Thankfully.
Rude.
I mean,
And they're teasing.
thank the deceased god above that we're not.
But I can't say.
That we weren't born vampires. Would not be
So you're
talking.
not denying it though?
Oh,
Too dangerous to
I
talk.
can't deny or agree to it, so.
Mm-hmm.
So
I get it.
Yes.
I get it. It's fine.
Like they're
I believe you.
sorry.
people in the
Yes.
same
What?
sense we are.
Well, you haven't
We're just
given me like a statement to believe in, but I
we're
Yes.
something different.
you know what I mean.
I do not want to meet somebody
sure.
who created a vampire because they will probably
Supposedly.
want me dead.
Oh, they're abominations is what they are. But you know, we're drinking.
Have
let's
you ever
drink
met a
and
vampire?
nothing else.
Yeah.
Have I ever met a vampire? I have.
Good enough.
I've heard
What
their force is
happened?
unrivaled as well. Absolutely
Nothing
no.
too crazy,
They
as
don't
I
hold
was
back,
more or
they're
less
just
keeping my distance from them.
Extremely terrifying opponent. It's what I've heard.
So you like only saw it, or did you actually like
I'm sorry for
talk
your
to
loss.
it?
I only saw it. I did not
Just an
talk to
eye.
it.
I lost a lot more that day.
Was it drinking from somebody?
Yes, it was.
Lost your income.
Did it kill it?
No, this isn't the time for that. Those types of jokes.
This one particularly, no, I did not kill it.
Oh.
Maybe I should stop drinking.
Which I find very interesting.
Will be my last beer.
Have some of the mint drink.
Why wouldn't
Stop
kill
being
it?
a
Helps
bit
you
tipsy. It's been a while
quite
since
sobering.
I drank anything.
Kill
I
them.
am not.
That's okay.
But that is the
He's
question
not
that
Good I am in
I was
drinking.
trying to figure out. But
It's not like I
unfortunately,
will
I
ever
was
get
No one's
to
too
your
old for a
level
bit of
anyways.
juice.
unable
Lovely
to
little-
find out
lovely
why.
privilege.
My
Not
only
many people can
hypothesis
get to my
was
level.
Even
he
you.
was keeping it alive
No.
for some
Dropping 2
reason.
drinks at the very beginning is a new thing.
Your choice.
Maybe it got full?
Yeah,
Mm,
my hands were still a little shaky.
either that or it was a special type of.
Don't do that. Ah.
Perhaps who they were feeding on was special.
It's contagious.
It really
Strange.
is.
There was
Like their
a
blood?
time where
Yeah, it
I
is.
couldn't go anywhere
Perhaps.
without someone recognizing me, but now
It
it's
runs in
just-
the
family Orions
few
are
years,
very
he
I think
just
famous.
ceases
vampires
to exist.
drink demon
Yeah,
blood
in the
they
too.
are.
public eye.
You prefer that?
I'm not sure.
Honestly, no. There was I know people
What do you
always say,
think
"Oh, fame's so
my
hard." They're
Hope they
What do you
don't,
think my
honestly.
brother
they're a bunch
will
of
make
liars.
for
Pretty
dinner?
scary.
I think you'll be fine.
Usually
Hmm.
Those are the
surprises.
days.
Probably get a lot
Yeah,
more
I don't
drinks.
imagine there's any in Lorath.
Since you're
Jobs,
here,
fame.
he's gonna pull
there
out
I
his
was
don't
best
think
recipe.
so, but who
a
knows?
couple
Which is?
scroll series based off our
I feel like
experiences.
Orderer
I
would
never got a
cooking
copy
um,
off of them, but
sniff him out.
you know, I digress.
Hey,
It's
we
gonna be a
surprised him
surprise.
with you.
Chance
Yeah.
I've read one.
If they do,
Hey,
it's not
I
public
read quite
knowledge,
a
so
bit
We
when I
surprised
was
no.
him by
in
me bringing you
Karama.
here. I
There's a
think
chance
he
I've read
deserves
it.
to at least surprise you with something.
Perhaps I wasn't aware they had gotten that
How
far
the
of
turn
it.
table.
You never know.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
I like the
I've read a
table
lot of
turned.
books. They all start to melt together after a while.
I was never much of a reading type.
I don't think an adventurer would be.
But yeah, it would be nice
go in, knife
to find
blazing.
that recipe for
Yeah.
the thing that he wants.
Exactly.
I like your necklace.
Oh yeah, you're talking about that
thank you.
that solution he wants to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
It's the first time I've heard of it.
fashion
but
choice,
it
or
seems
is
a
there
really
like a
good
story
idea.
behind it?
It really seems.
I
I hope there will be any kind of
there is a bit of a story behind it, yeah.
info about it
Oh.
in the library. Probably,
Originally,
but I'm
it
willing
was
to
not.
do about
Originally, I
12
didn't
books
have
about it,
chains.
so
It was a
If
rope,
you were not sure, you
but
must
Yeah,
through one of my
gotcha.
missions, it
Not
was
that
There's
I've really
there's a
seen
few
many, but,
sections
so
we
a
can check
ruin.
out and see if there's
favorite
something we can't dig up.
So, but
Mm.
the pendant
There was this one
specifically
play.
was a gift.
It was the first one I watched. It was just before I'd
Ooh.
been hired. I just was extremely bored, and I felt, you know what?
Back
If
in
I don't go and
the
watch the
back in
play,
the dark, I had a friend,
it's better than sitting around doing nothing. So I watched it. It
and
was a
this
very
was their gift to
simple.
me.
It's just
I don't know if they're still alive or
quite a
if they made it
similar
out,
environment
but
to our own.
it's a reminder
Some
of
guy
not everybody
gets sent
in the
to a
dark was
world
bad.
with this
So
thing
how
called
about
technology, and it's all
seeing
really
those
cool.
Sorry
two
to hear
just
about your
remind
friend.
Load of
me.
baloney,
Did
if you
you
ask
find
me.
anyone?
It's fine, don't worry.
But
I see.
I love that. I love that. It was a very beautiful.
Of course no, but
story,
not
sad
everybody in
story.
the
I
dark
really haven't
could
been
have been
looking,
bad.
to be
'Cause,
honest.
No,
we
but
came from there.
it
really kind
was
of focus
a
mainly on the forge.
more
honest,
symbol
right
of,
If
now.
I
I remember
guess,
correctly, if I remember correctly, it was
I don't
a
know.
true
the
friendship
Here,
that
traveling.
now
makes
I know
It was
sense,
called the
someone
traveling
actually
boy. The name
which
was.
was
with
interesting
Boy
for me.
stuff.
Very
It's not-
generic name.
It didn't. The story told itself. I don't think it's shown much anymore.
Certain stuff.
It's
So
been 20 years
nice
since
to
the
have
last
another
new
girl in the
aired,
house.
or last new that was played.
Yeah, I know how you
But I
feel.
Forgive me
remember
for
that.
saying, but
I mean,
you look
you
quite
played that
young
role
for
pretty well
however old you
during
are.
your
If you
high
remember
school.
a play
Thank
from 20
you.
years ago.
It meant a lot
high
to me.
school was
It was
an
a very,
experiment.
very good play.
A lot of
It's part of the
experimenting.
reason why I took the theatre job. Beside the
Like a
fact that it
scientist?
was the only job available and I kind of needed the money,
Yeah, let's
but
go with that.
you know, I think it probably helped me keep the job.
Experimenting
They
with
saw I was
love.
passionate. They started me off doing
Yeah.
simple ushering and confectionery, and it all just built up from there. And I got put onto stagehand.
Wait, that's a
I was offered
science?
acting as well, but I wasn't really
yeah?
great at it. I wasn't really good. So I stuck
pretending
More
behind
to
the
be-
chemistry than anything.
Hmm.
I'd love
Pretending
to
to be
write
someone
about it.
else,
Not
I
even a
mean,
thing.
that's hard, right?
I'd say
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm not
I-
really
I-
the talkative
alchemy.
type.
Nothing.
I barely remember. I don't really even remember.
Yeah.
I don't even remember my
Okay.
own age, let alone a bunch of lines for someone I'm not. So, I'd love to be a
So are
playwright.
those
I think
speckles
that would
or
be a lovely job,
freckles?
but
Yeah, I
the
hear a
amount,
lot
it's
about
all
high
luck.
schools.
It's all luck to get
Um,
that kind of job.
It's
So
like a
what's the
whole
first
other world,
option?
huh?
Well, you can always playwright as a
Sparkles.
hobby.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is.
I do, but I also
Well,
I just don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of
No,
Guess
time.
we'll have
actually
to,
fun
I'm
with
always
um,
having to go out, look for work,
unfortunately.
and
get a
look
bit
for
closer
people
to
work
find
for,
out.
and then do that work. It's a lot of
Oh,
time. I don't have a lot of free
really?
time. And the free time I've had
I
recently,
mean,
I've
you're
spent
here,
here.
aren't you?
The free time I've had, I've spent here.
Well,
Like, how does homework
Because
work?
I'd rather,
pull up.
you know,
Because when you're at home, don't
much
you
as
want
I
to
maybe
enjoy
he
sleep
misses you
and
too.
playwriting,
get away from?
I much
Aw,
prefer going
poor
out
Q.
and I prefer, being around people so I don't feel like a
You're
shut-in.
welcome.
In school, they give you homework to
I
make sure
suppose
that
that's
you
what
paid
we all
attention
want, right?
technically in
To
class
feel like
so
we're
that you
part of
can further
something.
your studies.
Nobody wants to feel like, nobody wants to be a
I thought
shut-in.
that's what
Before,
they,
the,
they ask
One is,
questions
you
for
don't want to be a shut-in.
you think
in the class.
I suppose that's true.
Hmm.
Succubi
Yeah,
born
but it's a
here,
way
we
to
Well,
I
got
heard
it's a
that
way
you're
to keep
Kilvia,
us
calm
a
down.
nice
Yeah,
player.
No, you
Do you meet
can't
like,
go wrong with
do you know a
GP.
lot of
Speaking of which,
local
can I get
born
a pint? Can I get
Cubi
a
demon?
glass or
I've met a
jug?
couple.
Yeah, certainly.
They all have their own unique
the main
style.
reason they give you homework is to keep the assignments in your head fresh. In a sense.
Ah.
I think the more
Oh yeah, the pink one said something
specifically
about
help with that.
studying while sleeping.
That is true.
Studying while
Learning their
sleeping.
tastes or
Yeah.
even adapting their own culture.
Like memorizing stuff while you're asleep. That's quite funny.
Passions.
I just noticed.
Exactly.
He seemed very stressed.
Yeah.
He seemed very stressed
Oh.
about it though.
Yeah, that's a story.
Was that
Me
from
too, if I
the
had to
same
study in my sleep?
quest that took the eye?
No downtime whatsoever.
You
Even when
could
you're
say
resting.
that.
That's
When I was
annoying.
It seems a little
returning.
overkill.
Yeah.
Actually,
Don't want to go into it.
whatever, I guess I can sell it. I was coming home, and from that quest, pretty
Don't mind me, I
battered
was
and
just yawning.
bleeding. I had just lost an
Like
eye.
what you
and
see?
Of course you were.
I did
Hmm.
staggered home, wanting to
That's the
see
beer.
my
You don't keep
husband,
looking at me
but,
now.
Okay.
he was
It's
Yeah,
more
Garen's
you keep looking at me, so I just
someone
return
else, you
the
could
favor.
say.
Mm-hmm.
And just, I don't know.
Wow.
Something else
Rage,
for
I
me.
took the finger with my
Keeps me
ring on.
focused on
and
the
just-
forge. Keeps me concentrated.
The question
I
still
must be
stands.
call that to be a
expensive
very
to drink
extreme
beer
reaction,
instead of water.
but I can't
Well,
exactly imagine you were in the
I
right
could ask you the exact same
space
question.
after the quest you were just
But I
coming
asked
from,
first.
so-
Contract with
Yeah,
Lydia,
Yeah,
and
but you were
I
staring
kinda
at
I'm
her.
deaf, and I can't say I've ever been in a
maybe
situation
getting a
like
But-
that, so it would be
grades of
inappropriate of
beer.
me to judge you.
I
And
still
she
asked
said,
the
yeah,
question first.
Mhm.
Well,
You
it
could
was
have
a,
asked it.
This is something
was a
Before?
I could have, but I
make
figured
sure
I'd
it
just
doesn't
let you
cut
keep
into
looking.
our
because
pool
we
of money. It's
had
kind
I
of
didn't want to make you
we
embarrassed.
loved
I
each
get
other,
paid,
so
and
it
it kinda
wasn't
Well-
transferred,
split off
could
my
never
check
be removed.
to Lydia.
Fine.
For
Couldn't
certain
exactly
crates.
wear it after that.
I don't get
So-
embarrassed
It
easily.
can be expensive, but I
You
make sure to
sure?
moderate myself.
You don't mind
Yeah.
me crying? Where's the guy
when
now?
I was, you know,
I don't know.
So are you
Traveling.
sure?
He he
I mean,
told
Well-
with the
us,
Arskins, you could just
'cause,
drink
that
it
was
all.
where
They would pay
Usually.
kids were, and,
Anyway.
Yeah,
they
it's
did
true.
It's
I
part of a
see.
job.
parent
Like
who
they
wouldn't
must.
Cute.
do
supply
stuff
you
like
with-
that. And,
right.
Yeah, when I was over there, yes.
They're still there.
So you do like what you're looking.
I mean, my daughters have moved out.
I-
but
I got
he's-
you.
He's still living there.
Mm-hmm.
You answered.
Be quite a job if they're okay with you drinking during that.
Bad stuff always happens to the best
Not like
people,
bartending,
doesn't
but
it?
Can't
well,
hide behind the
she's
bottle.
a blacksmith, and she's
I mean,
co
that
Watch
was,
me.
with my brother Jade.
It's 20 years
Oh.
ago. Like, people, like, I've moved on.
so you do like swords and stuff.
So,
Hmm.
yeah, I can do swords and stuff if anybody ever asks for it, but we mainly focus on furniture.
You seem to be
Ah.
living.
She's on
Pretty
the other
well.
foot with this one, I guess.
You could.
That
well,
happens.
you
Do
could
you
say
need
that.
help?
You're getting beer on the
No,
house,
I'm
so
good.
it can't be that bad.
Luckily, it went. It fell
Must get a lot
on
of
its
a lot of admirers.
Mm,
Lucky you.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, quite lucky.
Ta-da.
wouldn't say a lot, but I have.
You know,
What?
I don't know if I'd trade anything.
Luckily, I
to
finished it.
Same as
that
the
life
beer.
back,
I am
you
a
know?
inquired taste.
You.
That's behind us.
I think maybe a lot of people in here just have bad taste.
Here's to
though.
the future.
Just
And
say you.
Well, I appreciate
So
that.
demanding.
whatever comes
you
next.
you must prepare to meet
I
that
don't
my
think
girl you talk
acquired taste. I think
You
you
should
are
go and see a
will
play.
come back
very
in
sweet.
strength. Yeah.
Might give you something else to. Might
That's
give
a
you
new
something
one
fun
for
to do.
me,
Can't
but
wait.
thank
Yeah,
you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I looked
Here
at
you
the
go. I dropped it, but luckily it was empty.
Yeah.
At first,
Oh,
it will be
okay.
quite
A lot of
Yeah,
people
thank you.
dropping
since
beer
I don't
today.
really have much.
Do you want
They're
another?
quite
people I talk
slippery.
with around
I'm
here,
fine, thank
since
you.
I just
Maybe
got
someone
here,
put
so-
like Vaseline along the handles. I don't know.
Anyway,
Be
so
one hell of a
They're very
prank.
clean handles.
That's true.
Well, I don't know anyone on staff that would do that. So.
No.
Maybe it's just very excited washing, left a bit of the soap on the handle, and it's a bit slippery.
Maybe.
Excited washing.
Some people enjoy it.
Enjoy
They deserve a raise.
soap.
The washing. Not me
Washing?
personally. I don't really have much to wash. I've heard people find it relaxing, almost therapeutic.
I suppose anything has it's the repetition of it, right? Can help soothe your mind.
Lets you enter a flow state. Gives your mind a bit of a break to think about whatever else you may want to think about.
Exactly.
Or you're getting shouted at by your boss to clean
So
faster.
this is probably just the beer
Double-edged
talking,
sword.
but
Yeah, well,
are you guys okay with me
thankfully
singing a song or something?
The manager here is nothing like that. So.
Sure,
Yeah.
you can
Don't
sing
worry
if you
about
want.
that
Yeah.
I'm
circumstance.
curious.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hi. Can I
I know I'm.
interest you?
Well, like I told them, it's probably the beer talking, but are you guys okay with me singing a song or something?
I don't see why not.
Do we have? I don't. Yeah, that should be fine.
I don't know. I probably shouldn't stand
Usually
at the
people
entrance,
don't
though.
ask before they start.
Well,
There's not really a good staging area, right? I guess you could sing from the balcony.
I was gonna say, just hang me off the chandelier.
Or just
No,
right there.
don't do that.
Maybe they just want to swing from their
Let's get on the
chandelier.
table.
Let's not.
No, we've
or
already
just
had
right
one
there.
person on the table. We're
I'll
not
just go right
having a
here.
second.
Yeah. Right.
Jump on the barrel.
No.
I think it's.
No, don't.
But what if they
Don't jump
They're
fall
on
through the barrel?
drinking.
Those horns look
I don't
jumping.
think jumping on top of something isn't the best thing.
No. Okay. Well, this is a love song.
Oh.
I need to do something first, though. Hold on. Where is?
Oh hell yeah, we get a song? Oh hell yeah. Fucking perform your heart out, Nekapet.
Alright.
Let's fucking go.
Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Why can't... Sorry. Why can't it be perfect? This love's not even real. Why don't I cry for you? Love was dead from the start. I don't want you, I don't need you. I'll forget you, it doesn't matter. I'll play along, writing our song. We are perfect, I love you. No, this is all wrong. Why aren't you gone? I know you're not that strong. Don't listen to me. We'll always be so perfectly happy. Mm. Ah, the lies you succumb to, blissfully unaware. I don't know how you can't see through my facade. I don't want you, I don't need you. I'll forget you, it doesn't matter. I'll play along, writing our song. We are perfect, I love you. No, this is all wrong. Why aren't you gone? I know you're not that strong. Don't listen to me. We'll always be so perfectly happy. And maybe one day I'll get to see your smile in the arms of someone who loves you like I do. No, this is all wrong. Why aren't you gone? I know you're not that strong. Don't listen to me. We'll always be so perfectly happy. Dun dun. There's normally a piano with it, but thank you.
You did good, kid.
Very good, Guido.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I wanted to try. Thank you.
Of course.
So, Sapphire, never really meant to
Yes?
ask. Back in Staria, did you ever hit up some bars by yourself? Or is this your first time?
Is that the first musical number you've had on your shift?
Yes. At least
I guess
bartending
it's
at
my
least.
first time actually.
How about you?
Ah,
I
okay.
can't say I've
Well, how was it
had
so
the
far?
pleasure of listening to live music very often
Pretty
here.
calm.
Really?
I mean, that
Did
could
you
always.
Well, like
I
I
just mean
said,
in
it
this
probably
establishment.
it probably
I
was the
expected
alcohol
it to be chaotic
who
with like
spurred me, but my voice is
fire in the
feeling a
back,
little bit shaky right now.
No, it's
fights
fine.
Some
You're
water?
great.
going on, and maybe ghosts or stuff. You know,
So it
church
sounded
and
okay,
stuff.
or
Just breaks
Sounded
everything around.
fine.
That would be yeah.
I gotcha. Well, it's
Oh,
not
thank
always
you.
like that.
I
It
mean,
can
not everyone
possibly
can
happen.
just stand and
Weird.
sing in front of a crowd of strangers. It takes
Are you
guts.
Exactly.
saying that it happens sometimes?
That's why I closed my eyes.
Well,
No.
to be honest, back in Oskin, yeah.
I'm working on
Even
some other
ghosts?
songs too, but I'm not as competent in them as that one.
Spirits, ghosts.
Well,
Did you write it?
ooh.
No,
Mug's going
Wow.
flying
I heard it
nowhere
and
with nobody near the table.
yeah, I liked it.
Wow.
The name of the song's called Lie.
Mm.
Sounds like some old drunk tale.
And is the
Never
song addressed
realized
to
that
anyone
it
in
was-
particular?
That someone was around.
No one that I know of. But
See.
the story goes from what I was told, is there's three people, and well, not three. There's two right now, because there's supposed to be another song that goes before it.
How much longer do you
But
want to stay?
there's two people, and one loves one, but one says,
As long as
oh,
you can.
everything's cool, we make a perfect couple.
We could be
But
here a
I'm
while
kind of just
then.
playing around with it. It's a fake
I
love
mean,
or
until it closes,
relationship.
Hmm.
The
Sure.
story, the song before it, though,
it's not gonna
there's
close
three
at,
people.
like,
There's a
3
guy,
a.m., right?
and
I don't think so.
it's sung in the
It's going to be awfully late for dinner and poor Jade.
view of the person who loves the person who thinks that it's fake.
He's used
And
to being home late, so I know
the
he's
person who thinks
really
it's
just
fake
relaxing right now
has their
before
eyes on
Suvis.
somebody else, and the person who loves that person is trying to
Be
get
funny
them
if we show
to
up
look
and
at
we
them.
found him passed out on the couch.
So it's a pretty
Totally forgot about
nice
dinner.
it's a nice song, but that one requires more breath.
Nah, but he's pretty good about it.
Let's see.
Sounds about as convoluted as most mortal romances are.
Yes.
I think there's charm in them somewhere.
Maybe I should have rephrased
I
my
think they're being
question. What I
unreasonable,
meant
frankly.
is, were you
he
singing
does
that
that,
song to anyone
their
in
jealousy.
particular? As in, is there a certain someone you have your eye on?
Be careful. I need him to still be able to do his craftsmanship.
Mm,
No, I don't
no
mean
one in
to
particular,
break
actually.
any of his bones or anything.
I know. Just be careful.
I see.
Yes.
Figure with
Mhm.
love songs,
I
you
will be
normally
careful.
need someone
It's
to
just,
love, right?
If he's passed
Yes.
out on the couch, just jumping onto him and that's it.
I mean, I knew someone
force
long
added.
ago, but
Nothing added.
Gotcha.
it's
Gotcha.
it
Plus, it's
didn't
the
ever
weekend.
turn into
Does he
anything.
work on the weekend?
Oh,
We
sorry
try
to
not
hear
to work
that.
on the weekends,
No
really.
shame.
No,
If we do, we
work
do like
takes
really light
priority
stuff,
sometimes.
only maybe like 3 hours.
They had their work, I had
max.
mine.
Just stuff that kind of puts
I
us
can
ahead,
understand
like
that.
small pieces,
Mhm.
nothing huge. During the week, it's huge stuff.
Look,
Yeah.
if you ever get up
Alright.
to those other songs, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Of course.
Do you think he will be surprised when
There's one I
he
know.
will
It's
see
a
that they can do
marching song
quite some work
that
in
some
Tavern?
soldiers would hear or
I
sing
think he'll be
in step of
surprised,
their
and also he'll be proud of you
of their
at the same
formations.
time.
I
Oh, I see.
heard
There's
it before
just
in
a
my
few
travels.
things I cannot do because
Mm.
I am quite not strong enough to
That's
force
fine.
into it.
It could
But
resonate with
Yeah,
some people.
I don't have a whole lot.
I think there's a
Hmm?
saying for this.
Said it could resonate with some
It's the
people.
little stuff that makes the biggest impacts.
Maybe.
Mm.
Yeah, I just got to get in the mood for it.
Attention to detail.
That's fine.
Small crafts.
Mhm.
And just play a big part.
Actually,
But
I
as Miss
do well
Ophelia
with
here
details.
asked earlier, do you want to drink some
So if
water?
you do
perhaps?
like some carvings, I can do that as well.
Actually, yes, please. Thank you.
Jade
Alright,
might
I
maybe.
can
That
grab
sounds
that.
amazing.
Maybe. Just gonna ask him.
I think we have a water tap in the back.
Oh dear.
There we go.
Oh, thank you.
And same as tailoring, I already got that from my mother, and I pretty much learned well.
Hmm.
Good. Glad to see you learned something from Mom.
Yeah.
Don't mind me
Very well.
asking, when does your
I'm still
end?
not as good as her, but I learn pretty fast.
I see. Well,
Of
I'd
course
say
you do. You're top of your class.
it just depends, but
I
anywhere to
guess.
30 minutes to an hour.
You do great with anything you put your mind to.
That's a short shift.
It can be.
You get the prime time.
Really reminds me that they really wanted me at the army back then.
It's okay, Miss Ophelia here
When I
works way more than I
graduated,
do.
everyone thought that I would accept. They even proposed me
No,
to go to
I
the
find
academy,
pleasure in
but
it, I think, so it's not that bad.
I see.
Glad you didn't.
like everything paid. Literally everything paid.
Besides the more hours, the
That's how
more
they buy
money,
you
right?
in, really. They'll pay for everything.
That is true.
Yeah.
And drinks.
And drinks.
At some point, maybe I shouldn't
Although,
have
Miss Ophelia, you know, if you ever do have trouble, you can always ask.
work into it.
No, I know,
but
I know.
again,
I appreciate that, but I am fine.
at least I learned.
And
Of
no.
course.
Exactly.
And what? Who said that?
Huh? Awkward silence.
Only awkward if you make it awkward.
So,
Yes,
Deimos,
FR.
There's nothing wrong with pauses.
how was your time in Staria?
My time in Staria.
Yeah, how was it, Kim?
It was eventful. There's a lot of different people there.
I told
A lot of
it's
different
your job
races.
to make the silence not awkward.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And I think I'm doing a pretty good
The
job
food
of
especially was really good. A lot of variety there.
Ain't that the truth?
That, yeah. yeah,
I don't need your advice
right.
on the peanut gallery.
I mean, that's the
I don't
main
have any peanut.
boost when you just welcome everyone.
Yeah, well,
It's true.
everybody's welcome in Staria.
Staria was very nice. One of my favorite places to be.
That's a surprise.
So you didn't. How long did you stay around there?
I stayed around Staria for 3 or 4 years before eventually making my trek further on traveling.
Okay. Then
Been in school for then.
then you didn't stay long enough to see the bad side of Staria. That's nice.
How long is the course?
Oh no, I know that their military is definitely their strong point.
Yeah.
But with their constant
Really on
fighting
point
of
and
Ksinia, it makes sense.
yeah.
We haven't gotten
Yeah.
to the finals yet, so I don't know. But
My brother had to go in the military because there's no solution to learning how to manipulate his magic.
Oh, we had
Because
a magic
everything,
problem.
every budget goes in the military, so
for those classes.
there's nothing else than that option.
I'm no academic, but
I see.
Plus, if you went to the academy to try and find some solution to that, I'm afraid you would have paid quite a lot, since it's really expensive. It's in
I see.
Staria.
It's good to have a support structure.
Didn't realize the
Not
prices
sure
were
about
so
here
high.
in Kilvia, but
You don't think about it until you're there, really. Prices actually are pretty expensive. Especially if you don't know what your problem is, really, and especially when they have to figure it out. Diagnose you, in a sense. It can get hefty.
Let's see. So he had an issue?
I think it's 8 right now.
I
yeah.
guess.
So
That's very supportive.
at some point, he had his blood magic coming, well, activating, and since he didn't control it, it was hurting things, alive things around him, like small animals and such.
I see.
And since it was
I
quite
gotta ask, how
concerning,
does-
he had to go to
or
the
how it works,
military
do
to
they take
find
tips?
the reason why.
Please don't take offense to that.
I see.
Well,
And he's got it under
guess.
control now, huh?
Doesn't it
Oh.
work that way in two-parent households
Yes,
too?
it
Like
is.
one person watches the kid, the other one gets to have
And
the
pretty
What work does
well.
he do?
I honestly don't remember.
If he didn't, I'm pretty sure everyone here would be dead.
The availability of
Hmm.
parents.
He
There's a few extenuating factors.
he has a shop,
They took shifts when I was little and needed
at
gardening, but I'm not
J&L's.
doing anymore.
That's where I work. We do carpentry stuff and special furniture. Also do like any blacksmithing that really comes up in orders, to be honest. So besides that, yeah.
I see. Okay. I have a distaste for blood magic, so knowing that he doesn't necessarily use it all that much helps me feel a little better.
Observe those.
Well,
he
I
only
mean,
uses it when people are hurt, and that's it. I think.
Yeah, especially when he burns himself around the forge.
I see. It's good to hear.
No malicious intent. He's too good of a guy for that.
That's literally the best guy around. Probably the best in Kilvia now.
No, you speak so highly of him.
Wow.
I mean, that's my big brother, of course.
And what do you think?
I think Jade's a great guy.
I see.
The oldest, the youngest, middle.
Like in the middle.
Did you meet him? Or?
No, I've never met him. But from what you guys said, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he really is.
Well, I'm gonna get back behind the bar, and you, there might be more to that Jade file than you're not saying. I can feel that. Enjoy.
And you're raising them alone?
Oh.
What does he
No,
mean by
no,
I don't know what he's talking about.
That's a long story. But no, I did not raise them.
Okay. And they're not
Anyway.
yours.
Oh,
Are they?
I mean, I birthed
Okay, for
them.
once I'm
Well, I was there for like their childhood.
Don't be.
Well, then you raised them, no?
Well, not like all of their childhood.
I guess
like
it's just an
just a
joke.
whatever. New
An
topic.
incubus. Okay.
Alright. How about you, Jade?
I guess they are.
Any kids?
Who?
Unavoidable.
Yeah, who?
Deimos.
Jade.
The incubus.
Oh yeah.
How about you, Deimos?
I guess you cannot.
Me? Kids? No.
Mm.
And perhaps later in life, maybe, but for right now, no.
That makes sense.
I haven't had any kids either.
I see.
Childless club. Gotta. It's 3 against 1.
I don't see. I
What?
mean, having kids isn't a
What
bad
are we
thing.
fighting for?
No, it's
We're drawing lines in the sand based on based on if you had kids or not. So far it's 3 against 1.
I didn't
I
get
don't
kids.
think this is it.
You could buy it. Wait, yeah, you could buy those.
Huh?
What?
You mean adopt?
She said she didn't get kids.
What? That's not.
I don't think we can do that.
I
Anyway,
don't
how about
haven't
you,
you-
Lucy?
That's
if
going
the
so well.
time
Children's a
comes,
worthwhile
probably,
endeavor,
yeah,
you
I
know.
might have a
Yeah, but
future.
not
I
right now.
think
You are
should go for it
outnumbered.
if you can. Oh, that
I mean,
doesn't
I
mean anything.
wouldn't
You
mind
could
getting
draw
kids,
any
but
line in the
later on,
sand,
I'm too young,
anywhere.
Yeah.
but-
Hmm.
Like, we could draw a line of people with 10 fingers.
Okay.
Let's not pick on Miss
Uh,
Ophelia now.
She's very bullyable, though.
Ophelia doesn't
I
have
think she's
10
sweet.
fingers?
I think she's sweet too, but you
Oh.
know, a little bit bullyable.
I see.
How about you, Lilith?
What's the question?
You have any kids?
Oh no. No.
Hmm. Kind of an outlier here.
He's experienced.
Do you already
can
have
say
kids,
old.
Damus?
That's.
I do not.
I mean,
Age is
Do
just a
you?
number.
Then,
It's a bit
then
more
why
than
are
a
you
number.
outnumbered? Nobody got kids here.
Back pain?
Oh, you got kids. Okay. Well,
What?
What's going on?
I didn't.
no, that's
I don't know what's going
that's
on.
my bad. I thought
I
it was
don't know
Damus
anymore.
that was getting.
No.
Oh, she's. Oh, my
Okay.
ears are not what they used to be. No, I am the
Glad
one
this
with
is your
children.
last drink.
Yeah.
So why did you stop raising them?
Just. I don't. Just things got bad between my husband and I, and he took the kids.
Okay.
Hmm.
End of story.
Did you like have ritual combat over them, or how does it work?
No, it was just better that he was. I
I'm
just
willing-
wasn't. This wasn't good. Okay.
Oh, so you didn't want to be a pet?
No. I
What?
I
Couldn't?
don't. Look, he.
Hey,
Just sometimes
Yeah.
things don't work out
Doing
with
all right?
people, and I just
I'm alright. I'm alright.
I don't
Just
know.
thought about something very
It just
fun.
wouldn't have been good if I was the only one there for them. So
And that's why you get more
I thought
parents.
about saying something like, "I'm willing."
I was
Well,
just
I
saying
think
to
you're-
them, the way mortals do it with just 2 parents, so weird. Don't you think so?
They have their own way of doing things.
Yeah, but like, okay, but come on. That's like so little.
You're so used to it, that's why it looks that way.
Okay, but like, I think that there is a correct answer here.
Did you ask him to get kids from time to time?
What?
Oh, it's just we can
custody.
talk about anything else. Let's shift the topic to
What's your
Change
favorite kind of
topic.
alcohol?
alcohol. Yes, Yes, that's a good idea.
How's your relationship with alcohol?
Oh, but that wasn't my idea, but...
I think the
What's that
relationship's
question?
already at mouth to mouth.
Cammy, who was that question directed to exactly?
You know what
What
they
question?
say, the hit geese honks.
Huh?
What?
Hunks?
I'm sorry?
Like, yeah, I guess it's a imported saying.
Hunks.
It's something that one of my parents, ex-parents used to say. Cause it was like you made like a comment, and the person who'd go like, "Hey," like you didn't aim it at anybody specifically, but it hit them, so they'd like be the one to make the noise. You know?
Take offense?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Why ex-parents?
Because they left. Ex-parents.
Okay, sorry to...
Happens. See, when you have multiple parents, one of them not working out and leaving the group is not this earth-shattering thing, which is why I think that having just two... Because, like, when you only have two and it doesn't work out between them, you're losing half of, like, the parent, like, power. And then you only have one parent, which is insane.
Right, but then you're not as attached to
Imagine
them if
having
you
parents.
have 8. Like, you
Who
can't
says?
be.
Well, okay. And?
And what do you mean, and? You should be attached to your parents.
I'm plenty attached to my parents.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just... I think there's maybe you're right. Maybe more than 2 parents is good. I think 8 parents is too many. Like, that's too many cooks in the kitchen.
Wow.
I feel like having 8 parents is pretty normalized for you, and anybody else looking in the window doesn't see it the same way.
I mean, I guess that's on the larger side, but it's not that hard.
How do you have 8 parents? How does it work?
I was gonna say, who's the head of the household?
It's a democracy.
It's democracy? Oh, fuck.
Who's...
I feel bad.
Is there an election?
What do you
really, or
mean?
something?
It's 8 people. They can agree on something without one person being a boss.
Yeah, but how... Is it like an incubus thing I do not know?
I guess.
It's a Cubine thing, yeah.
Okay.
I can tell you it's definitely not a demon thing.
That's because we're the best demons.
Bit of supremacism this late at night?
No. Okay, we're not the best team. We have the best ideas about how to structure a
Domination.
family.
I'm not one to talk.
Yeah, everybody here is childless. Except you. And even you're childless right now.
Okay, well, I'm also the oldest one here, so
thought we
that's
were
just
supposed
how
to
it
change
works out.
conversations. This
No?
didn't really last long,
Are
did
you?
it?
I will be
Oh,
honest, I
right.
tried to bring up
Forgot.
alcohol, but then the question, what's your relationship
Okay,
with
listen,
alcohol
Mr.
was raised, and we
Billion.
went right back to family.
It's really in my heart.
So unless somebody got
Pardon?
an alcohol bottle
I said,
pregnant...
in my heart. You're the
I
top
wouldn't
dog here.
say
It's okay.
that's...
I see.
Okay. Alright,
I'll keep that in mind.
You have a lot more experience than I can be to certain people.
Could I get on that list?
Are you trying to be on the list?
Maybe.
We'll see.
Get a room.
Hey! We're just talking.
Right.
Seth.
Okay. Okay. I stop.
Okay. It's better to watch anyway than to say something.
That is true.
Oh, you're a voyeur, I see.
A lawyer?
Voyeur.
Anyway, Keto.
Yeah.
Yes,
You don't mind me asking, how old are you?
21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A little surprising since you've been on, you have a little stories and travels, but I think it helps add to your character.
It's soon to be.
The travels or
With you being so
my
young.
brother's and my birthday.
oh yes.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've only really traveled, I think, 2
It's
years.
this month.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
2. I guess if you put
we
everything
get to
all
celebrate
together,
with
maybe
you.
3. But
Yeah.
Let me see.
Must be
yeah,
really
it's
lonely for mom and dad though.
the last 2 were the most recent of my years.
They will
Let me
probably
see.
send me a letter.
hmm
I will send it at least.
Well, it definitely adds to your character.
Maybe they can come
Uh,
visit
Thank you.
sometimes. I know it's a long boat
Of
ride,
course.
but
It is a really long boat ride. Yeah.
or we could always go down and visit.
Most of it was
Or you
in
can visit
forests, but
It's up to you.
yeah.
You like nature?
Well, at least for now, I cannot really travel back.
I do
since
like
I just got
exploring.
here.
I'm
Let
seeing
me
further.
see.
Just like I was
You don't
telling
like
Miss
nature.
Belmont,
Yeah, in
Right
the
away.
future.
yeah,
I will
like
still send
finding
them
like
letters,
meadows
though.
or
Good.
canyons or like just the perfect scene, and then just
You done
like
with your
sitting back and enjoying it.
Yep.
I see.
Hello again. 2 more.
Hello. No, actually, I'll close Sapphire's tab.
All right. Just that will be. Okay, I
Oh.
wasn't actually keeping count, but I'm sure you are.
I had 4. She had, I'll say 3.
All right.
Yeah, free. And 1 juice.
No, they were
And
not
juice.
free.
And that 2 juice. I know there was a refill.
No, the refill was beer, actually.
I asked you to put beer in that juice bottle, remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I put juice in that.
that's okay.
You probably couldn't tell anyways.
All right. Well, are you heading out then?
I'm just gonna close the
It's
tab.
2 beers then.
Oh,
It's
alright.
2 beers and 2 juice.
2 beers, 2
I
juice.
don't think I ever got your name. You just kind of sat down over there.
Oh, it's Lucy.
Well, nice to meet you, Lucy. I'm Ophelia. And,
Ophelia, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I hope your time at the Morning Glory has been a good one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm happy to hear it.
You're a good bartender, Ophelia.
Thank you.
Sorry about the mess earlier.
Kudos.
No, you're fine. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Don't you worry about that.
Is there a reason you're standing over there?
That should cover it for
Um,
us. The tap.
Oh,
You. Yeah,
did I
your
stretch
patron
my
is
legs a bit?
appreciated.
I see.
Appreciate you serving us.
Is this your first time with us?
Yeah, actually. Me and Saf.
together, really. Jade's been here before.
Oh, yes, yes.
He talked about it, so I decided to stop by.
Oh, well, that's good that we're earning a positive reputation.
So far, yeah.
No complaints on our side. That's good.
That's good. Wouldn't want that, of course.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna see.
All right.
So, do you want to stay here still, or do you want to head out?
Sure, let's go out.
You want to stop by the library first?
I suppose it is getting rather late, isn't it?
It's getting close to closing time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably change and get back.
You're
I don't think me
going back to
arriving at
work?
Alright.
no, but I mean, I don't think me coming to the estate like this is probably a good
Bye,
idea.
everyone.
Oh,
Bye,
goodbye.
Sapphire.
Bye. Yeah, my backpack's in the back anyways, so I mean, all I need to do is just pull it back out.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, do you want one last drink before you head out? Maybe some more water, or...
No, that's fine.
All right.
The water was good.
I'll just
I finished that. Thank you.
take that.
Yeah, of course.
There.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no.
No, it's okay. Their lids were on.
It's not a
So,
big
Kita,
deal.
did you have a tab,
Just
or
might
you've
be a
been
bit
paying
fizzy
for
for
every
this
other?
person.
I've been paying. I don't have a tab.
Okay, just making sure.
No problem. I think I'll go and change. I'll be back.
All right. I believe I would also take my leave then.
Oh,
It's a pleasure being here. I will return.
Well, that's good to
Have
hear.
safe travels.
Good seeing you, Lilith.
Yep,
Take care.
same to
Visit
you.
again.
So is the bar actually closing, or did everybody just?
I guess
randomly decide to
everyone
leave?
left.
I guess everyone did leave. I'd say, what, like 10 more minutes? Till we close, I guess?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. We do have a straggler back there. Oh, there she is.
Look at all the fucking cameras.
Oh,
Welcome back, Kita.
Nothing.
do you see that?
Thank you.
I
See what?
I think the establishment's haunted.
Is it time for the haunting?
It might be.
Good. Oh shit.
yeah.
Perhaps we'll close a bit
Okay.
earlier. I guess my shift's earlier.
Oh.
I guess I have more of a mess to clean up. Thank
I'll
you,
help you.
ghosts. That's appreciated.
Well,
Ghosts, if you could just put everything away now, that would be very appreciated. Thank you.
Yes, we are closing.
Here you go.
Did you have a tab?
No, you don't have to. Though it's very appreciated.
No,
I can't help it.
but I could if you want me to.
I get it.
And better question is, did you pay for your drinks?
Yes, I paid.
Good.
Yeah, it wasn't intended that last time, but from what I'm told, she came by and she paid.
You might want to
yes,
watch
no.
out. There's a bot. Oh, there was a
There
bottle
is a
hanging near
bottle
above your
floating.
head.
Yes.
So
Oh,
just
look.
Try to
But
not
I
get
suppose...
impaled on your horn, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be bad.
I guess we'll be closing now. So, Kita, a pleasure seeing you. Once
Of
again.
course.
Okay.
Oh, watch out,
The
your beer wants you.
alcohol
Wants
is
you.
trying to tempt me.
Get away. Shoot.
I think the ghost is
Oh,
drinking the
yeah.
alcohol.
Yes, we should.
Oh, you got previous. You got people who passed away who used to be customers. They still come here.
It's
You
not
better make sure
that
that they're
good.
paying.
Yeah, maybe it was like built on a burial ground or something. I don't know.
And
Oh, that would
perhaps.
suck.
But in that note, we will be closing, so please come again.
Yes.
Okay.
And a pleasure
Yes,
seeing you
thank
all.
you.
Well, it'll be some time for me. I do have to make a trip to the capital, so when I get back,
I
of
see.
course, I'll make sure to stop by.
Safe travels.
Of course.
Thank you.
I hope to see you again, Keto.
Of course.
I don't need any
Alright,
juice,
well,
Ghost,
I'll
but thank
take
you.
Bye.
Farewell.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
Ghost, you forgot something.
Thank you, Kita.
There we go.
You want to wait like 5 minutes?
What is this?
Since you asked when I shifted.
Oh, coffee.
I suppose you'll just have to see if I stay and wait. for
Alright,
you.
I'm off. Bye.
Bye.
Perhaps. Bye, Keto. Perhaps. But I have a very good inkling. So, please, you make your way to the door.
Okay.
I guess the ghost, as much of a mess they made, did pick it up, so.
Yeah. So, and I can clean up the mess if you want. I noticed you two talking. If you can go on ahead. I've got this.
No, I don't want to help you. I don't want to leave you with all the cleaning. Be bad manners.
No, honestly, I can do it. Like, just go.
Thank you, Miss Ophelia. You know, you're one of the, one of my favorites.
Oh, well, that's appreciated.
Of course. Well, if you ever need
Yeah,
anything,
get out
let
of
me know.
here. Of course. Have a good night, Nemo.
Well, he told me to.
Oh?
I'm not like some sort of puppy who's gonna wait on somebody who didn't ask them to, you know? Like,
Really?
Ooh. Yes, actually.
Shut up, Ghost. Well, I'll leave you to it.
I'm flying, dude.
Oh wow.
You're not a
You asked me
puppy.
to wait
I'm not
just to
gonna
stare
wait.
at me?
You're the one that wanted to know my shift ended.
Well, yeah, it's just information gathering though.
Mm-hmm. Not for any other reason, perhaps.
I assume so. I think they're just having a scene, so I was like, I'm gonna hide over here. Or else I'm in there role-playing cleaning up, and I don't want to do that.
Well, we could just
Got me
go in
here.
and be like,
Silence in the background!
There's a back door to the bar. There's a back door to the bar. Let's go in the bar for now.
Well, that's the back door right there. Oh, that's where you're going.
Yeah, that's the back door to the bar.
And perhaps could know something we could do then.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. That is if you're up for it.
Well, I think you know.
Really.
Come on, take me to your place already.
Good. That's what I was waiting for. Come on
Oh,
now.
I see.
Listen. I
Still
don't
not a
ask.
puppy.
Uh-huh. Sure.
It's
You're the one with
true.
the leash.
Well.
answers for that.
Hmm.
I don't have answers for that.
I see. And we'll
Well,
end
we're
it
getting
there.
paparazzi! Thank you! Oh my gosh.
I think we need to make an announcement. Like after you exit the bar, it's not the end of
Yeah,
session.
Kyrene wanted to do it, but I think she forgot. We need to set down some ground rules.
Yeah. Like when you exit
Who
the bar,
dis-
it's not over. The out of character is the
Yes.
bathroom.
Yes, I know. I kind of messed up
It's
here.
fine. It's fine.
Everybody messed up there, Jesus Christ.
I thought it was ended
I
because
just hear
everyone
Rabbit
just
invisible.
started.
I'm fucking flying. I'm like, oh okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Where is everyone?
I think they went to the bathroom actually.
Oh, there you are.
Was so before I went and I kit bashed Kita here. This one here was supposed to be my prior maid.
Guys, just FYI, we are gonna make an announcement about this, but just giving you a heads up that outside of the bar is still in character. I think maybe we'll make one of the side entrances.
Behind.
Yeah.
Behind the bar would be
like exits, you know.
Sense.
Famous is fucking getting it.
Anyways, I had lots of fun.
Hell yeah!
same.
Glad you did.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, I need to end my recording. 1 second. Ugh! What the fuck is spray bottle away?